Half a genius mind.
The other way.
Every time with the wheel.
Mike.
What are you looking for,
Stop.
John?
Stop. This is done deliberately.
Do me a
I'm
favor.
onto your game. I'm onto your game. No.
Super Nintendo.
I'm onto your game.
Super Nintendo.
I know.
Suck it long and suck it hard, Rebecca. Suck it. Suck it. My job.
We got room.
Who's got his Who's got his
I got plenty of room. Oh, jeez.
Joey's my whore. Who's my whore? Suck it hard.
He just likes to hold it.
Long and hard. Yeah, suck it.
But I'm over there, Mike.
That's a joke.
It's very true.
That's it. That's it.
That's his inside voice, by the way.
He won.
Okay, there we go. I'm stupid. I didn't put the audio. What's up, everybody? Perfect Storm Gaming here. We got Mike, Alan, and Vito.
Hello.
And we're joined by our special friend. His name is Retro Rob, a.k.a. Keanu Reeves.
What up, Rob?
He looks just like Keanu Reeves, John Wick.
Hey, everyone. Can you hear me all right?
Yes, sir.
Yep.
Oh, hey, Rob.
Thanks for having me on. Appreciate it.
Oh, thank you.
It's been a long time coming.
Yeah, man. I've been
Thank
trying
you,
to have
brother.
you on for like a fucking month now, and then it's been crashing left, right, and center, and then I took a break to fix it, and then my back was hurting, so I couldn't. I couldn't even walk. That's how bad it was. I've never hurt my back like that in my life. It's crazy. How have you been? What have you been up to, dog?
Nothing. Just I've been traveling around. I've been to a couple of expos, and now I'm just kind of hiding out in the game house.
Nice. Yeah, you went to what is it, Uncle Rick's, or what's it called? Rick's convention, RickCon, right? What is it? Retro Rick's Con.
Retrofest. In Arkansas?
Yes. And that chick with the blue hair with the dude, I want to have her on. She's adorable. I love her videos. I really do.
Oh, Sam from Really Rad Weekend.
Yeah,
really
yeah.
Rad Bar, yeah.
They went right. You're friendly with them, right?
Yeah. It's weird that I know everyone, man. I don't. It's it's a weird thing.
Well, that's good because I'm gonna have to blow up your phone for a roll to see if people want to be on. I want to bring new guests, different guests, interesting guests. You know, new
Our children are
people,
dying.
a bunch of different people on. Want to have you on a lot. I want to start doing more stuff more often. I'm gonna be doing like a regular night of just like an interview and a shoot the shit night. We're gonna be doing a bunch of live gaming, a bunch of things that are getting added to the channel. We finally got monetization. So I want to thank everybody out there for the support of subscribing to the channel. We got the watch hours. We got the first tier of monetization. So I know a lot of people make it, but it's apparently I heard it's only 6% of people that start doing this make it. So I'm pretty stoked. I know it's cheesy and stupid, but I'm pretty happy.
No, that's a big deal. Congrats. It's hard. It is hard to get.
Thank you. Yeah, it was annoying the shit out of me. I needed the watch hours. So I started doing more live streams. Yeah, and the math doesn't math on that, man. I'll have 30 people in this chat for the entire 3 hours. That should be 300 hours, and it's not. I get like 10 at the end of the channel. What the hell? You got 30 people watching me. How does that equivalent to 10 watch hours?
So Vito, what's the level to get monetization? Is it like 300,000 hours or so?
So how it's not Jesus Christ 300,000. I don't think anybody. No, it's
cumulatively.
It's 1,000 subscribers.
Okay,
and then it's either I think it's 3 million on one short, or 3 million total short views, or 3,000 watch hours, and then that's for the first tier. Then there's the second tier. Wait, I'm sorry. It's 500 subscribers.
Jesus Christ.
And for the first tier, and then that other thing that I mentioned. And then the second tier is 1,000 subscribers, and then for full monetization, it's 4,000 watch hours.
So what you're telling me is you got to solve the Da Vinci Code, is what you're telling me.
Yeah. So we're making headway. I think we're 100 hours into the. Well, we're 3,100 hours into the 4,000.
Even he doesn't know.
Nice.
We're pushing. And I've been watching like a hawk. That's the one I watch this channel like a hawk to make sure it's doing. The ultimate goal is to make money doing this. You know what I mean? To make, not make a living, but just I'd like to pay our mortgages. That'd be great. If I could pay our mortgages, I'd be happy.
You're gonna have to put out a lot of videos for that. It's like $15 for every 1,000 views.
Yeah, it's crazy. But I'm not just doing it. I'm kind of following the chase pattern or the Chase method where I'm doing partnerships with other things or trying to do partnerships with other things, like it's not just going to be YouTube. You know, if I can make money through 6 different, that's why I'm streaming on 4 different platforms now. Rumble, you're instantaneously monetized. It's a no-brainer. And they're fiending for content, Rumble. So it's a no-brainer to go on Rumble. And I'm a big free speech guy. I'm a big proponent of free speech, especially with this crazy election we got going on.
Oh, wait, don't talk about that, please.
What was there, a 4th
gosh.
assassination attempt on him today or something like that I read?
Really?
Did I read the 4th?
Please.
Is that what I read? 4th? Or is it?
I didn't even know that today.
Okay, so I'll have to look. I don't want to give wrong information, so it's
I
insane.
haven't watched the news in like 3 years. I haven't voted since like I think 1992.
You're better off. Doesn't matter anyway.
No. Vote.
Yeah.
Absolutely. This election is important. I don't care who you vote for. You need to vote.
Yeah.
This
They're all
election is
important.
It's gonna
way
be.
too
It's gonna be
important.
close.
This one in particular is important, and I don't understand how this is going to be close, but I'll save that for another platform.
Yeah.
That's another thing that I want to do, guys. I want to get your opinion on this. So back in the day, Opie and Anthony, they're a radio show out of New York City. They used to work with Sirius XM, and then they used to be on terrestrial radio. So in the mornings, they would do 2 hours at the radio show, and then they'd walk down the street, and they'd do the final hour at Sirius XM, and that could be completely uncensored. I was thinking about maybe adding something to that with this. So we do the first 2 hours on YouTube, right? YouTube ends, and then Rumble's got the full show. So Rumble will be the full 3 hours, okay? 2 hours ends on YouTube. We finish the last hour up on Rumble. Uncensored. We can talk politics, because Rumble's a big politics thing. We can talk whatever we want. What do you guys think about that? YouTube.
Yeah. Throw 'em down.
All right, so we're gonna be trying that in the next couple of weeks, and then I'll really bring some guests on for some
God, that's me.
some crazy shit, or maybe we'll do the uncensored version in the first half, and then YouTube can get us for the rest.
I thought you were going to go the route of like some of these podcasters do like a show for a certain period of time, and then the rest goes on Patreon or
I
these
could do
other
that.
models.
Not
Yeah,
on camera.
I see that a lot.
I'm not. No, I know. I'll move over.
I know people asking.
Yeah, I'll get on camera in a second, guys. I'm sorry. I'm just making sure everything's running smoothly and the levels are okay. I'll be sitting next to them in a second.
Well, I got you guys here. Who in the chat has actually beat this crap game? Because it is impossible.
What is this?
Friday 13th, any has?
Oh shit! For real? I didn't even notice your plan. I'm sorry. I'm so wrapped up
so
in the
bad.
conversation. So Rob, what made you start doing the YouTube thing? Like, what made you just say I need to be Keanu Reeves, but for YouTube?
Yeah, I was on Facebook for a long time. I started out modding handhelds 2018.
Oh, nice. I do that.
Hold on.
Yeah,
let me see.
and
Let me see the hands. Let me see the hands. You got to see if you get the hands for the handhelds. You got to have like the manly hand. There you go. Yeah, you got big manly hands. That's good. I'm a hand model like Costanza.
Gross hands.
So you started doing handhelds.
Then I started a page for Facebook and was showing off the mods and stuff. And after a while, though, bigger and better people had better technology. They were making better mods than me, and I was just like a dad working out of his kitchen, and didn't know what I wanted to do after that. I decided, those guys they're taking it to the next level, and that's good because it's good for retro gaming. So I took a couple of weeks off or so, trying to figure out what I was going to do with the page. Then I turned it into kind of like a blog page, and so I was posting like game of the day, 6 or 7 different games that came out like on that day. And then, sprinkled in some memes and some other just, whatever stuff that was funny. And it just took off, man. I don't really know why or how, but once I hit 10,000 followers, I got monetized by Facebook.
On Facebook?
Facebook Meta started paying me at that point. And then I eventually got up to about 29,000 followers. I was making probably like $1,300 to $1,600 a month.
That's
through Meta.
nice, dude. That's awesome, man. My
It was
God,
until December 7th last year when they disabled my page for no reason.
So are you able to get it? Are you able to fight it to get it back? Are you able to do anything at all to gain that back? Because Facebook's a shit show, buddy. Like I get banned saying hi wrong on there. It's insane.
Yeah, I don't miss it. I did try pursue some different avenues as far as emails and phone calls, and had a few friends who knew some people, and nobody could do anything. I just kind of gave up after blowing everything up on Twitter and stuff, and trying to reach out on whatever I could social media wise. But it was kind of a blessing in disguise because I was getting kind of burnt out from it. I made it a point to literally answer everybody's comments. So I was literally on my phone or computer I basically slept from 1 in the morning till 9 in the morning, and the rest of the day I was on Facebook. So
Yeah, like it becomes your life. Like I don't have time for, like, I love doing this and I love doing what we're doing. I love the lives, you know what I mean? And I love doing the content and stuff like that, but I don't want this to be like everything and all consuming, but I could totally see it doing that, especially getting to 30,000.
Yeah, I heard like the pressure, just like you have to keep creating new, better, bigger, and it kind of weighs on you constantly. I hear
and with Facebook, they're kind of like, it's kind of like a pyramid scheme. Like you're jumping through these hoops to get to level 3 and then level 4 and then now you got diamond level. I'm like, what is it? Because I was doing it too. I was going nuts with it on Facebook. That's why I got the Lights on Gaming to like 1,300 or wherever it's at now. And then I'm just like, nah, this is nonsense. This is a pyramid scheme. Let me just concentrate on YouTube. And that's when I met Chase. I started talking to, what's up, Chase Brogan, by the way? I started talking to Chase about, you know, what he's doing. For whatever reason, he took a liking to me, took us under his wing. I can't be more appreciative. The dude is a endless fountain of knowledge. And, you know, I can't appreciate somebody like that more, especially somebody with a much larger presence to actually give us the time of day and just be mad cool, man. So like, you know, thanks again to guys like Chase Brogan, guys like you, you're larger than us. And here you are. We got other guys that are larger than us. And, you know, we look at it like this. Everybody is welcome on this channel to come on at any time. We want to have them on. So take us through it. So you got banned on Facebook, and then what happened after that?
Yeah, I decided, I took a couple weeks to kind of figure out what I was going to do next. And a lot of my friends, they were just pushing me towards YouTube. They're like, just go do YouTube. And so over those 2 or 3 weeks or so, I taught myself editing and video editing and learning how to capture footage. And it was all foreign to me because I've never done any of this stuff. And I mean, almost 50 years old, so it's like weird to jump into that, you know, arena.
Yep, I hear you.
So yeah, I made it a go. I posted a couple of videos. The first video was was the actual game house here, and it was absolutely atrocious. The sound was all over the place. I didn't know that you had to adjust the levels. And so the music was just blaring at one point, low at another. I'm like talking, like it was an absolute shit show. And so then, but everyone loved it. I had all these positive comments like, dude, this is great. You're doing great, whatever. And so I went with it. And I think about a month later, I launched a Xbox 360 video, and that took off and like hit like 24,000 views that weekend. And then with that, I gained all my subscribers, and then I was monetized, and within a month of being on YouTube, and then so then after that, I was just like, well, maybe this is something that could work, but it's always been a social experiment. I don't have plans for it to go much longer, to be honest with you. I always just wanted to see like how the dude on the couch how far I could get in the gaming community, and I pretty much accomplished all my goals, man. I mean,
nice.
Yeah.
That's
I mean, that's also, so you're throwing the towel in, is what you're telling us. You're basically gonna retire and be like, screw this. You're not gonna chase it.
Sooner than later, yeah, it's gonna go away.
Okay, can I'm just curious, like, are you doing close to what you were doing over on Facebook or like, are you at the level?
Absolutely
like,
not.
Okay.
Nope.
Okay, no, I believe me, I get it.
Not even anywhere close to that. Facebook paid way better than what I'm doing right now, and that's not why I'm quitting or not. You know, it's always been a year. Honestly, the experiment was for a year. We're coming on that here pretty soon, so I just got other things I want to go do. I don't want to be boxed in, man.
I hear you, dog.
My whole motto: life is short, and I got to keep moving. So if there's something else I want to go do, and
I hear you.
I'm gonna go do it.
Up and X.
What is it? You mind me asking? What is it you want to go do? Get them.
Oh, yeah.
I'm writing a book next.
Oh, nice.
Oh, really? What about? What kind of book? What's it about? Is it about the military service? Because you're in the military. Thank you for your service, by the way.
Oh yeah,
You're a career military guy, right?
I was, yeah. I did 20 years and retired. I've been retired about 3 years now.
All right. No, honestly, thank you.
Nice, thank you, brother.
Really, thank you.
And Rob, if I may ask, what kind of work you do outside of this? Do you have other kind of field work that you do, or other kind of
I don't do anything, man. I sit on this couch all day.
That's cool. Nice.
Dude on the couch.
Dude on the couch. Nice.
Yeah, nice.
When I'm not in home like gaming, I go to the gym about 5 times a week. When we're not doing that,
me too.
We travel around the States, and then we go global. We're going to Ireland in May. Spain is on the horizon. There's just lots to do, man. So
Nice.
trying to do it all.
Awesome. Do you have
Good for you,
kids?
brother.
Yeah. My oldest will be graduating from high school next year. My middle son will be right after him, and then my daughter, who's my favorite. You're not supposed to have favorites. She's still cute though. You know what I mean? Like she still snuggles with me, like watches hockey with me. You know, my boys are just kind of like Jeeps. You know.
Maybe the Coda. Can you go check it?
She's about 4 years away from graduation, 4 or 5 years. So.
College is coming.
Yeah, I have 4. Alan, you got 3,
I
right?
got 3. Yeah.
And our kids are actually all almost the same. Our kids are almost the same age as yours. God damn my stupid phone.
Okay. Nice.
Yeah,
I hope they go to college.
Yeah, oh my gosh. I have 2 17-year-olds and a 12-year-old, and yeah, I'm doing the whole college tour thing, and I'm just dreading it. I'm like, oh my gosh, how am I going to afford this?
Dude, I told them,
scary,
like,
yeah.
I love you guys, but we can't afford to pay
Yeah.
$100,000 per kid for
It's
your
insane,
college. Like, you got to get loans.
Yep.
You're going to have to get loans. I'm sorry.
And colleges that used to be easy to get in are really, like Rutgers, that's a university in New Jersey. I went there, easy to get in. Now it's like the average SAT is like 1350. It's insane.
And then you got to have.
Yeah, it's wild.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was able to use my GI Bill. I turned my GI Bill over to all 3 of them, so it won't do much, but it should cover like books and stuff, and then we'll figure it out.
Yeah.
You know.
That's good. Listen, you're just gonna have to get loans. That's what I told my kids. You know, listen, you're not gonna go to like Arizona State University. You're gonna go to goddamn Cobble. You know, you're gonna go to the town university. A degree is a degree, man. At the end of the day, it doesn't matter where you're getting a job. You know.
So my oldest, like he wants to learn a trade. He's actually really into welding right now, and so I think a trade is better than college.
Yes, 100%. My son is gonna be like, he's gonna follow after me. He's gonna be a fireman, just like me.
Yeah, and then my other son right now, I think the only goals that I know of his is acting. He's been pursuing acting for a long time now.
Awesome.
We'll see where that goes. And then my daughter's just all over the place, man. She's like our daredevil. She does aerial silks, where she dangles from the ceiling on those like silk
Okay.
blankets.
She did gymnastics.
Yeah.
This button.
And she's a gymnastic. Yeah, she's in gymnastics too. So.
Okay, yeah. My daughter, my oldest daughter, also is a huge gymnastics girl. She was doing that for a couple of years. Now she stopped doing that in middle school, and she's doing volleyball. She's a hardcore volleyball. She's a big time sport girl.
Yeah.
She's a.
That's good.
That girl is a hard worker. I got 4 of them. I got my son. My son is he'll be 17. My daughter Tina's 15. Gianna's 14. She'll be 14. Turning 14 soon. Actually, this month. And Isabella's 12.
Okay.
So
it's a good mix. Yeah.
And they're all got their own personalities. It's funny.
Sorry, Rob, real quick. So in Europe, what do you plan to do? Just tour around, or are you going to visit any particular areas, or what's your interest there?
We're going to visit Ireland. We haven't been to Ireland. My wife's been a few times. I haven't been yet, so she'll be my tour guide.
Yeah.
And then ultimately, though, yes, in a few years, the plan is to live in Florence and then backpack out of there. That'll be like our base of operations.
Holy crap!
Wow, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've already started the paperwork and everything. My wife, she studies Italian every day. I know a little bit from growing up, but it's mostly the bad words. But I know
yeah, exactly. You know what I mean? You know the curses and the slang. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Same as me.
I know how to ask.
Push
I
up
know how
and
to
up.
ask for food, the bathroom, that kind of stuff. So.
Right. Yeah. I know. I understand more than I speak, and yeah.
Yeah, we went to Florence last May. We spent 3 weeks there. We lived in a Airbnb, like amongst actual like the town, not the tourist area. And
Hit it
we
again.
were like, we should just live here. And so we've been putting that plan forward now since that visit. So.
Okay. Now, what's the process for moving to Italy like that? Like, it can't be easy. You know what I mean?
For one, all of this goes away. I'll be selling I'm probably gonna have to do like an estate sale. It's probably the easiest because I have too much stuff to just list everything on eBay and Mercari. So
right.
Once we've sold everything and we started the paperwork process, which is all done through the consulate in Houston.
Mm-hmm.
After that, we'll apply for like our temporary citizenship over there. And then I believe after 90 days, you take like a test, proficiency test. You have to be able to speak the language proficiently, and then because we're retirees, we're not allowed any other income. So our retirement income is all we can have while we live there, and that's really about it as far as like stipulations.
So you essentially have to learn. You have to basically watch the Family Guy episode, speak beepity boopity, beepity boopity beepity boop, and then you take a test. That's pretty interesting, especially as American citizens. That's how it is for everybody, or just for American citizens that you know of. Like, is it?
I don't know all the ins and outs. My wife's the brains of this operation. I'm a pretty lazy guy, so
now
what she says.
What made you choose? I know you loved Italy, but what made you choose of all the countries in the world? And you're leaving the greatest, in my opinion. What's making you want to leave the greatest country in the world to go to Italy?
My family came from Italy, and I just feel like I just want to go back.
Okay.
I just feel like it's
all right.
It's where I want to be.
Are you second generation? Like, I'm third. My grandfather off the boat from Italy.
I'm third, I believe.
Yeah.
My grandfather's grandfather. They came through Ellis. They changed our last name too. My last name isn't our actual name in.
Oh, really?
Italy.
Yeah, I don't think they changed. I don't think they changed our name. I don't know if they came through Ellis Island, but my grandfather came over. Yeah, I'm pretty sure legally, obviously. Oh, for sure. That's what everybody. That's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to Americanize, but you know.
So I was watching. You know, like you ever watch like House Hunters International? I love that show. So is it true? Like, I guess the population in Italy is aging, so there's like more real estate available because people are just dying and leaving property available. Is that the situation there?
There's a lot. There's a lot with Europe going on right now, where honestly, there's countries that are paying Americans to move there too. They're giving like huge cash bonuses. We found a place in Italy where you could buy a home for $1. They'll let you move there, buy the home. You pay for the renovations. They weren't even that terrible of a home.
That's some
There's
sharp
other programs
shit.
too, where like if you open a small business in Italy or somewhere like that, you can also move over there at their cost. They'll pay for everything.
So they won't even let you open a business over there? You can't even open a business? You can't even open a business over there, huh?
Well, you could. I couldn't because I'm as a retiree. But if I was applying for the other programs that they have, I could. But
Gotcha.
Obviously, I'm not going to do that. I don't want to work.
So what if you said fuck it and started up YouTube again and started doing YouTube over there? Could you do that? Not that you're going to. I'm just curious because you said as a retiree. So does that count?
I just couldn't be monetized. That's all. It would just be a free channel.
Okay. Interesting.
Yeah. No, I can't have any income other than what I have for my retirement. So
that's crazy. Otherwise, they probably tax the shit out of you, right?
Well, it's cheap though. It's cheap. Like a home there, like a palace over there in Italy. We were looking at is like $165,000 to $170,000. Man, it's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Lorraine, we're moving to Italy.
Yeah. I just heard like the workers there, like good luck getting stuff on time, and like, hey, I'll take my time, that kind of stuff.
Well, yeah.
Slow European.
What else do I gotta do, though?
What's up, loser?
Yeah, you're handy. Yeah, you're handy. Yeah, that's cool. I saw. Speaking of cheap real estate in Japan, right? Because huge population decline. They're not having a lot of babies there, so all this property and land and houses are available because the population's aging out and leaving the country. So people are coming in. That might be the new spot as well for like a second house in Kyoto, Japan for like 20 grand or something like that.
Yeah, I heard Japan was paying for like people to basically impregnate. Like, I don't know how true it is. I got to zoom that camera out. I heard that people were paying for Japan to like they're basically, hey, what's up? Hey. Hold on, Joe. I gotta get your mic set up.
What?
I heard that they're basically giving people money to move here. Joe, sit here. I'll set up a microphone.
No, it's all right.
I have to set up a microphone for you, so sit here, please.
I don't want to take away from the microphone.
No one else could do what I can do. So they're basically paying people to move over there to fucking meet their women, impregnate them because the population is dropping. I'm not sure if that's true, but that's what I've heard.
Wow.
So they want to impregnate the women.
That sounds like a lot of work.
Who is that?
That is Retro.
Retro Rick. Who is that?
Joe, hey Joe, it's Rob.
Retro Rob, I know you. I know you.
Yeah, you do. Hey, dude.
What's up, man? Dude, I lost my voice last night. Oh my God, I went to the Yankee game.
I'll ask you in a minute.
Dude, I lost.
You sitting by the guy who took that foul ball?
No, it's funny, Rob. I didn't know what happened when it happened. Like everybody was going crazy. So I'm on the first base line, and I don't know what's going on. I don't like the whole section, half the stadium, the park. We were left in the dark. We didn't know what the hell was going on.
Jeez.
There was a fan that basically mugged Hold on 1 second. What is it?
My friends, I know.
Your friends right there now?
Yeah.
They went crazy. Yeah, and we didn't know. We didn't know what was happening because it was on our side. So like thousands of people, they didn't know what was going on. So it was just it was awesome. He went for a foul ball.
So the guy on the Dodge went for a foul ball.
Go ahead. You explain.
Caught the ball, and then the psycho fan in the Yankee Stadium tried to pull his whole glove off. Like he grabbed his glove and tried to yank it off.
And I'm the only guy seemingly in the country
Didn't see it.
that loves it. Everybody else is like, oh, what a poor representation of New York. Right. What? Oh, that's fucking New York, right?
Well, the guy's gonna get banned from being ever at a baseball.
So what? Welcome to New York, motherfuckers. That's New York. They should have pulled him in the stands and beat the shit out of him. There isn't anything about integrity. What's the difference between that and a streaker or someone that runs on the field? Rob, I'm sorry, I've hijacked this. What's the difference between somebody that runs on the field?
How do I beat this? Go ahead.
There's no difference.
Boom.
What is it?
It's chasm here. Chasm.
No.
Dude, I went crazy. Oh, Rob, guess what? You want to cry? You want to cry? Guess who died today?
I don't know. We lost Terry Gar though, and that upset me.
Rob, Terry Gar died. He beat me to it. The son of a. Simpatico is a word. Telepathy is a better word. Rob is in my head.
Someone say it's ESPN and
Rob is in my. There's no thought. Never mind the comment. There's no thought that I have that he doesn't first hijack. He is in my head. I was ready to tell him about Terry Gar. I shouldn't laugh. No, you're thinking of Daryl Hannah. No, Terry Gar was from Mr. Mom. She was from Close Encounters of the Third Kind. She was from Young Frankenstein. She was, she was my first, she was hot. She was my first crush. Yeah, she was
Me too. Young Frankenstein.
Oh, God, she was a babe in Young Frankenstein. Oh, my God.
Joe, you want to go for a roll in the hay? I'm rolling in the hay.
Yes, rolling in the hay. You ready? Yes, what do you need from me? Elevate me. Now? You?
There, wolf.
Oh, man.
Oh, man.
Rob, thank God you're here. Awesome. Retro Rob is in the house. Yo.
Trying to get him on for month.
Rob's
The freezing. I don't want to bring him on. It was freezing.
Rob is so cool. Rob's the cool guy in this. Yeah.
I'm overrated.
No, you're underrated. You're underrated. Rob's like, if this is like a high school thing, our industry, whatever you want to call it, is that he's like the guy that's the job. Yeah, he's the cool guy that you're proud is like a Devil fan.
I know him.
Yeah. He's the guy you're proud is on your team. How you been, man?
No, that's not me at all, man. The guy that did school, man, found other stuff to do.
How you been?
Good. Just been traveling around and been home for a little bit, just relaxing. Putting out a video tomorrow for Halloween video.
Nice.
And I got a surprise video on Friday too. Just felt like doing 2 videos this week. So
Nice.
Oh, sweet, dude.
Joe, when you came, Rob was saying he's moving to Italy.
Ah.
That's amazing.
Are you serious?
Huh?
Yeah.
in a few years. Yeah, we started this process last year.
Lorraine's got to move her car. Lorraine's got to move the car.
You're moving to Italy? Are you serious?
Joe, Lorraine's got to move her car.
Oh, I got to move my car. I'm blocking somebody. I'll be back, Rob. We'll talk more about this.
All right. Be careful.
Oh, my God. That means my ears can stop bleeding now from all the yelling?
You guys got them all worked up, man.
I mean,
The Apple Watch.
that was his inside voice.
The meter goes up.
Yeah, that was his
inside voice.
That was his inside voice. Imagine his outside voice. Jesus Christ. Imagine sitting next to him in a Yankee game.
I saw the
wow.
short of him yelling on YouTube today, matter of fact. There was a short of him freaking out.
Oh, God. You have no idea.
Joe doesn't yell. He talks aggressively.
Yeah.
Yeah, he does. Well, he's a passionate guy.
Yeah. About what I have no idea. This game's hard as crap, by the way.
Yeah, it's just trying to. Yeah.
Yeah, I've been playing this recently. I've gotten really far in the Evil Dead one, but the Halloween one is really hard.
Yeah, that's a tough game, man. It's pretty good, though. I'll tell you.
Yeah.
Oh, it's amazing.
When was it? When was it made?
Just came out.
Just came out. Oh,
Came out last week.
Came out.
Yeah, last week. They have it for PCs. Retrorealms presents Halloween and Ash vs. Evil Dead, and apparently they're gonna be adding more stuff to it. Apparently.
Yeah, there'll be more DLC coming.
Yeah.
I bought the collector set, so I got like all this cool stuff with it, and
Oh, nice. Yeah.
I can't wait to see what else they're gonna add to it.
Yeah, me too. I really like it a lot. I really like when they do like this old like
Come down like an
style of game. You know.
But they really enhanced the graphics on it too. It has a 8-bit feel, but look at like with the blood going down on the screen.
Yeah, on
like,
screen.
just all
Yeah. Yeah.
The little touches are really awesome.
Yeah.
That's what makes it great.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Another good one too, if you guys have a Switch, is Pumpkin Jack. If you're in the mood for a Halloween game before Halloween.
Did you ever play any of the puppet combo games? Those are hilarious. You ever play those?
What are those?
The studio's named Puppet Combo. Christmas Survivor is one of them.
No, I never heard of that.
Oh my God! Look up the developer Puppet Combo. It's like old 8-bit style graphics like this, but they're like they're super gruesome.
Wow, yeah, I'll definitely look. It's up my alley.
Yeah, man, check it out. Puppet Combo is the name of the company that makes the games.
Did you play this Halloween game? Yeah, it's pretty fucking cool, but
He
it's
said he got really far.
really hard. Oh, you got really far?
He got really far. Yeah.
I did too. I had a whole playthrough video, and then I realized the audio was shot. I had to delete it. I'm so annoyed
Yeah.
because I wanted to do a playthrough video because it's cool as shit. I like playing Ash better. I like Ash better than Michael Myers.
Well, the Halloween ones.
With him with the chainsaw moves a lot better. That's
Yes.
why I've been doing better playing the Evil Dead game than I have the Halloween. Ash
Yep.
moves way better. Than
Yep, I agree 100%. That's why I've been using Ash. My mic should be able to see me now on the camera, kind of. I think
It's out.
yes. They can see me just
No, I don't. I want this light on. No, see, there you go. Thank you, Rob. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Yep.
I mean,
I'm
everybody
watching
here.
you guys on the TV, so I'm like looking up and then look.
Is this real about Italy?
What's that?
Is this real about Italy?
moving to Italy.
Moving to Italy?
Yeah. Are you being serious?
Yeah, no, we've been planning this since last year. Yeah, we went to Florence for a few weeks and fell in love with the place, and we started looking up at houses and started realizing that we could pretty much live like millionaires over there. So
Yes,
we
you can.
decided, yeah, so I don't find that there's a lot of incentive to stay here, especially for people who are trying to retire. I mean, everyone right now is working until your mid 60s, 70s, you know, and like that, then what? Then you're just gonna sit around and then you die. So
Yeah.
we want to go to a place where I'm still young. I still want to be able to explore the world, and I want to do it out of somewhere where I can afford to live. And it's not here anymore, I'm afraid. It's as bad as that sounds. And don't get me wrong. I'm a true patriot. I love America.
Oh, I know
mean,
that, Rob. I know that.
I defended it for 20 years, but I mean, there comes a point where I have to decide.
What's
what
best
kind
for
of
you
future
and your
do I
family?
want.
Yeah. That's the mother country, right, Rob? You're Italian.
Yeah, man. I got my family came from there, and they came there. Now I'm going back.
Yeah, he's a paisan.
I get it. And listen, don't take what I said about leaving the greatest country in the world to go to Italy as a bad thing. I was just curious, like, why I could never fathom leaving this country to go to another one. Like, I understand completely other countries are great, but after you realize how important something like free speech is, you don't have.
Well,
free
if it's the mother country, and Italy is gorgeous. He's not wrong about the lifestyle and retiring young and beautiful weather. What is it?
Sure, but when you can get locked up in other countries, when you can get locked up and thrown in jail in other countries for saying words, I have a problem with that, and that's where I have the issue. This is the only country you have true free speech, and that's what makes this country great. Yeah. And the first protects the second, and vice versa. You don't.
Well, Rob, we're still going to be friends, right?
No, he's done with you. You smell.
Hell yeah.
I'll have. The goal of the places we've been looking at is to always have guests out there. If people can make their way to there, they're taken care of. They'll have a place. They'll have a roof. They'll have food. So that's the goal: is to have people come out whenever they can. So.
Can you speak Italian? Un poco?
I speak some bad words. I know I know a few things, but I definitely got to brush up a little more.
I can speak Family Guy.
My wife though, she's been learning every day. She's been taking tests every day too.
He speaks Family Guy.
I speak Family Guy Italian. Beepity boopita bopita beepita boopita bopita beepita boopita bopita.
Just because it sounds Italian doesn't mean you're speaking Italian.
And then he goes to the
When I
pizzeria.
was growing up, I learned it was very similar to Spanish.
It is,
We
yes.
just changed
Oh, yeah.
the
Yes.
vowels.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, which is how I
we
can
got-
understand more than speaking. I had a Dominican
Right,
girlfriend.
we got Como Va, they got Como Sta. Like, we have Bene,
yeah.
they got-
yeah.
You got
Oh,
Bien, right?
Yeah, it's very close, very close.
Kumasakyam. Yeah.
So you said you're gonna be moving over there when? Probably in the next year or so, or sooner.
No, the 3 years. We're waiting for the boys to graduate high school. So
Okay.
Good idea.
Somebody wants to play this.
Yeah. No, turn it off.
But yeah, play a different game.
Yeah.
Joe, you want to play?
Not yet. I want to talk to Rob. I miss Rob.
So
It's-
Rob, you're a former military, right?
Yes.
Pension and such.
Yeah.
Is that, and you moved to a different country. Do you continue to get
Ooh.
pension?
Do you see?
How does that
That's
work?
why Alan's here. He brings us back on
worried
track.
about the money.
Great question. Yeah. Do you?
money.
They're not going to screw you out of the
It's a lie
pension.
about
Yeah.
that.
You serve for us. So yeah. Well, how's that work?
yeah, I'll still be able to get. I still get my retirement. In fact, that's the only reason why I can live there as a retiree. I can apply for the citizenship, and then I can only live off of my retirement. So.
Gotcha. That's good.
Nice, dude. Nice.
Yeah, and if I want healthcare still, we're not too far from any military posts. We can go to any base we want. We could receive healthcare from the base. So
That's awesome.
yeah, so it should be all right. And
You're
it's nothing's forever. You guys know, as I've been talking tonight, I move a lot. I'm always on the go. So it's not a forever thing right now. It's just going to be we'll see how long we're.
Yeah,
gonna
who
be there,
knows?
and Who knows?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
What's the right to bear arms situation in Italy?
Another good
You
question.
have like a pistol
Alan for the win.
or a rifle? Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I know where we're living. We don't really have to worry about it. So yeah.
Yeah.
I can't imagine. I mean, if I see a guy, on my yard with a pitchfork, maybe he's just mad because something's
With a
broken
pitchfork?
or something in my yard.
I mean, over there in Europe, I mean, some of the places,
I don't think I got to open fire.
I mean, some of the places in Europe, the cops don't even carry guns.
In Italy?
I don't know about Italy, but some places.
No,
You're right.
No,
Oh,
I think
you'll
that-
get
you're
fucking
thinking
tapped.
England. You're
England,
thinking,
yeah.
You're thinking the bobbies.
Yeah, that's
the
bobbies, mate.
Yeah.
The bobbies.
With
The bobby.
club.
Yeah.
Saying
England-
things are a lot different overseas than they are here.
Italy cops are like Russians.
I don't
They
think the
fuck around.
Mounties. I don't think Mounties have guns either. Now that come to think of it, I might be wrong.
They just charge at you with their horse.
Yeah, they throw a puck at you.
and a fucking like a
The Italians are armed, my friends. They are armed. to the teeth.
They're armed with sledgehammers.
Beat the balls and
yeah,
They
the
got
Canadians.
The area over there, and then they got the actual police over there. They got two forms of law enforcement there.
nice.
The Canadians hit you with a fucking with a
Carabinieri
make a
is like the SWAT special forces, and they're also military too.
Nice.
Dude, man, awesome. All right, well, we're still gonna be friends. Rob said. Oh, I remember. Yeah, Terry Gar, dude. Yeah, I just found out about that. I'm so bummed out about that, man. So bummed out about it.
Yeah, it's sad, but at least you made it to 80. That's a good. I feel like
December.
That's a good life,
Yeah, it's look to me, Rob, and I've always said this. 80 is like the magic number. That's you get to a point. Of course, you want to live past 80 if you're able. What's that?
more than I want to be. I don't like. I'm not a fan of death. I want to be.
All right.
That motherfucker. Like, when's this guy gonna die? You know?
All right, yeah, but I want to be 100. If you go to 100, you want to have good quality of life, though. You want to be 100.
That's the thing. If I'm 100 and infirm,
yeah,
Good.
that's different.
I agree with that.
Yeah.
I want to be 100 years old, but like,
I don't want my kids
Evil.
wiping my ass.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like now, I'm 48, but I look like I'm in my 30s, which I think is impressive. You know what I mean? So I look young for my age. I don't look old.
Yeah. No. No.
Too old.
You don't look like you're pushing
Just
50.
fat. That's the difference.
No, he's right. Yeah, but yeah, no.
Right.
No.
Fat. No, he's right.
He's right that you don't look like you're pushing 50.
I'll break it.
No, man. 80 is the magic number to me, Rob. Anything more than that, go ahead. What do you want to say?
No, nothing.
You were about to say something.
I wasn't going to say
I
anything.
cut you off. Say something.
I thought it was a dog.
Open your mouth.
About aging, like certain bands of time, you age quickly.
Yeah.
So it's like I think from like 55 to 65 or something.
Yeah.
Like it's not like a linear aging. You like within a year, someone could age a lot. That's scary.
Midlife crisis, baby.
Yeah, you know what? You're right about that, Alan. It's weird. Like in a matter of 2 years, someone can
Yeah.
go from being like a spry 65-year-old to
With
like
it,
He's 50 to 60s. 20s, 30s, not much difference. 30s, 40s, I can say not much difference. 40s, 50s, I can't say. Vito can. He's closer to 50, and I could say not much difference. What Alan's saying is 50s to 60s. That's when people age, and yeah, I hear that
I see
too.
that a little bit with my parents, but it's also scary too. Like the time we have with them, it could be great, you know, hanging out, going to restaurants, but things could be totally different in a couple of years. They could still be with us.
in a blink of an eye.
In
Yeah.
2 years, my dad completely deteriorated. So yeah, you're 100% right. The time you have with your parents is finite, and enjoy it while you can. And if you're able to, for a long time, that's awesome.
I saw a book, and this is gonna like,
Are you on camera?
yeah, right here. I swear to God, right here,
How old your father?
right here.
Dad's dead. Yeah, he passed away last.
Look,
That's
Joe,
all
look
right.
at
How old was he?
74. He was going to be.
look there.
Another camera? Oh, I see. Yep. Yeah, I got him.
So there's this thing that I saw. It's like get to know your dad type thing, and I'm gonna buy it for my kids because I didn't know my dad too well. He left when I was 2. He kind of abandoned the shit out of my family. He's not a good dude. He's involved in a lot of things he shouldn't have been. A drug addict, just trouble overall. And I didn't know anything about him. He died when I was 22. The last time I saw him, I was 18, and we had a big blowout, and it was almost come to blows because he wasn't there for me, and it's terrible. I know nothing about this man, and I would have loved to have gotten a book like what I'm going to get for my kids that just tells everything about your dad. So I think it's a great thing to give to them.
That's awesome. What's it called?
Let me look it up. It's something about like get to know your dad. Hold on,
Very cool.
I should have looked that up.
Now, Vito, on your dad's side, are you still kind of connected with other relatives?
Yeah,
on his dad's
so
side?
he had-
know them.
Yeah, he had 2 sisters and 2 brothers. One brother's still alive. I believe he lives kind of close to me, but I don't really. It's just weird, man. I don't really have connection to them. I grew up very white trash, in a urban area in Jersey, like I'm very poor. Like when I say poor, I mean like my mother did a lot with $350 in welfare money. Like I don't know how I don't know how the woman made the magic happen.
Well, if there was, can I say something? I don't view that as white trash. If your definition of white trash is poor,
No,
that's not white trash. Yeah, that's not white trash.
Totally, yeah.
Yeah, white trash isn't poor.
No, I just mean
trash is white trash.
poor. Like I grew up poor. Like you know what I mean.
White trash is, I view that as trailer park, and then no one takes care of the dog, and you're sleeping with your cousin. That's white trash. Yeah.
You got a bad meaning of it there.
Yeah, it's
okay.
just
So I use,
it's just
yeah,
poor.
I use the wrong way. I grew up
Yeah.
real poor, really unfortunate, and I had a job at 8 years old. Like I'm not even kidding you. I worked at the pharmacy up the street every day after school for 6 days a week, sometimes 7, just to be able to have money to either eat or or just to afford things. That's why I paid for this thing, because I never got to do this when I was a kid.
It's funny when you're an adult that you understand like the hard times. And I just got into this with Bill, like when mom and dad made a Halloween costume for me, or like the 2 weeks we ate nothing but eggs for dinner. What's for dinner? An omelet. What's for dinner the next day? Scrambled. Yeah. What's for egg salad? Sunny side up. Because they were cheap. All the stuff now that you don't understand when you're a kid, how you become an adult, and it's like you revisit some of these things, and it's like, yeah, that's I get it now. Yeah.
What's up, Bruno?
Yeah.
I remember eating. I had a interesting childhood. My dad, my parents got divorced in the early '80s, and then my dad was kind of a business owner. He was doing pretty good, upper middle class, and my mom was poor. Like she didn't work. She was a nurse by training, but wasn't able to work full time. So he got a really good deal with child support. So this crazy lifestyle I had. I'd see him every 2 weeks on the weekends. So every other weekend I'd have this upper middle class lifestyle for 2 days. Then the rest I'd go back with my mom, heating the house with like the oven
stove.
open.
Yeah, with
The stove.
stove and a
Yeah.
pot on the
Yeah.
stove.
Yeah, it's like it was insane.
Yeah.
Like the difference, like stealing lunch money, so I don't have the lunch credit card for the kids to see me embarrassed.
Yeah, lunch ticket. Yeah, food
tickets.
stamps.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%, dude.
And you're able to really absorb
Grew
and
up just like me. Then,
I survived. Yeah.
but he's talking also about like how it's passed down too. Same with me. I went with my dad's work, or same with you. You know, Dominic you're going to have him be a fireman, right? You've said that in the past.
That's the goal. Yeah,
So lineage, you know, Rob, how about you? You come from a military family, if I'm not mistaken. Is that correct?
Yeah, my father was Navy, 24 years. We struggled a bit when he was like an E5. My mom, she worked where she could because she was working on her teaching degree. So she took some side jobs at like McDonald's, or she was a bus monitor one time. We were on a government program called WIC. It was like kind of like welfare.
Yeah.
WIC is fruits and veg. Yeah, go ahead. I'm sorry.
WIC,
yeah.
So we could get like milk and cheese and whatever, like a good rate. And we had our meals, the poor meals that we had that I'll never forget was this one staple was spaghetti and oil. And if we had a little extra money,
butter.
My dad said we put little clams in there.
we couldn't afford pasta sauce.
That's aglio olio, the dish he's talking about.
Pepper,
yeah. And that's he's right. Yeah.
I actually am.
We ate so much spaghetti and oil.
Aglio olio, yeah. That's a cheap food.
I'm what's referred to in the fire service as a rescue. So I have the unfortunate advantage of being on both sides of being trapped in a fire when I was a child, my life on the line. My family almost died, and now being a firefighter for my career.
Wow. They call that a rescue?
Yeah, I'm what's called a rescue.
Oh, interesting.
I was homeless for about 3 years, just living with people, didn't have and so like I had a fucked up life, man. It's now I worked hard to get to
but that's
middle class.
Yes. As the adage goes,
great.
Whatever doesn't kill you only makes you stronger. That's
wisdom and
a huge follower of capitalism.
What'd you say?
like a certain wisdom, just through that, getting through that, just being sharpened.
I believe so.
If you pull yourself through and
I agree.
survive, you are that.
There is a survival mentality, a street smart, as they say, getting by, eating spaghetti with oil, cutting coupons, doing that stuff, learning to stretch a dollar. And I agree. When you go through it, you don't realize it because you're a kid, and the whole point of being a kid is keeping up with the Joneses. But when you're an adult, you realize, you know what? I'm better off. I'm better off for experiencing that. That's very true.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I agree 100%. I appreciate everything I have because of how we grew up, and I literally bought back every like childhood toy my parents got for me because I knew what they had to go through to get that stuff for me. So I like having it back, like surrounding me, reminding me of those good times. So
yeah. And that's why I got this giant ass arcade so I can relive my childhood
I love it.
I mutant, and Joe gets to come over anytime he wants to play it. and I can't be more appreciative of Jack from Arcades Are Fun. I'm going to plug him every chance I get because of him I'm doing YouTube, and because I'm doing this stuff. The
notion of something like this, as a child, I never would have been able to even comprehend it. If you had told me it's this enormous cabinet with every video game in the world, you wouldn't have, because at that point you can't think of anything past tangible, a cartridge or a CD. So you'd just be like, and now it's here. It's just. Wow. It's unbelievable. It is.
Yeah, Joe didn't believe that this thing was real. Like, he's like, no way. Like, he came over when Jack came to deliver it. It was a fucking hurricane. That, like, picture Joe seeing this thing for the first time. It was like, I should have filmed that.
20 years from now, we'll have everything just in one box, probably.
Oh, I'm gonna be 65 years old playing this motherfucking thing, dude. I don't care.
Well, it was how he was explaining it, that there was a turn dial and the spin ball.
It's got every accessory.
7 joysticks. Like, I thought, 7. That's
it's a 4-player cabinet.
A Tron glow. Like all the buttons glow. Like I was in my mind. There's light guns. He was just like, saying all these things that I thought at the time, like, what are the BTUs on? What's the voltage on
Joe's
that?
like, I got an electrical meter. I'm like, you get the hell out of here with that thing.
The watts are.
It's like powered. I'm like, dude, it powers it.
That's right. What do you like? That's a circuit that's going to break. I'm just thinking, like, the wattage on the control panel alone is going to be too much.
Everything's LED. Everything's low voltage.
But then when you realize, everything's LED. The marquee's a screen. You see how everything is done in the inner workings of it. It's spectacular. And like I said, Mike and Alan both have one.
Yep.
Yes, sir.
Alan just got
a V-pin too. You got a V-pin from Lab Arcades.
Yep, you got a V-pin. Yeah.
V-pin, yep.
I am impressed with the V-pin. We're going to talk about it just a little bit. I don't want.
Vito came over just past week to check it out.
Shot a review video over the V-pin. There's a nice. It's going to be about probably close to an hour, maybe a little bit less. of full footage of a 4K V-Pin, right? So it's OLED V-Pin made by Lab Arcade's name is Patrick Landry. Again, I think it looks nice. There, you'll see the video. It's nice, but yeah, there's plenty that needs to be desired on it.
Yeah.
There's what?
Plenty that can be desired. Like
Yes.
there's things that he's got to make right.
Yes.
Who make right, Alan?
No.
Yeah, Alan.
The manufacturer.
Yes.
All right. Well, what is it? Don't spoil it, but like, give me
I'm gonna figure it
We'll
out.
talk.
give me a hint here.
Figure it out.
Well, we talked
You
about.
can't leave something as a cliffhanger.
I can. That's exactly. I just got them all.
That's a
horny.
teaser.
I just made all their nipples hard, and now they're like, "Ooh, I got to watch this video."
All right.
But no, it's gonna be probably
It was a
released.
damn expensive V-Pen too.
Sure as shit was.
Oh, it was?
Oh yeah.
Can you tell us how much it
They're very
was? or-
expensive.
Yeah.
How much was that? How much was that
Delivered.
V-Pin?
It was 13,000.
Oh, damn.
It's like, oh damn.
Yes.
Press a button of the sound
It was
effect.
a moment of weakness. Yeah.
Yeah. It's something apropos.
One of the color buttons.
So record, for spending that much on a
God
V-Pen.
damn! Like that shit's more expensive than
Award.
fucking XGC, son. And you waited almost as long for it.
I know. Oh my gosh.
I was waiting for an Australian to come
I
out of
want
the
everyone
box.
to-
Gotcha, bastards! Now I gotcha.
I want everyone to have the experience and witness it, and my trials and tribulations and what came and
Yep.
what needs to be resolved.
Yes,
Yep.
sir.
As far as the pin goes, I got the traditional, as everyone knows, the Flying
What do you
Aces.
Flying Aces.
Yeah, for 78, But I'm an arcade guy, arcade one-up guy. I've got several. So does Rob, actually. Rob's got 3. Rob, do you have a V-Pin? Or is that something, you know about the V-Pins, right?
No, I just have the standard. Or I don't have anything. Yeah, I don't. I've got those At Game Legends control sticks. Has like the 2 sticks on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm talking about. Yep.
Or maybe- Yeah, I've got that. I've got that modded out. That has like about 2,000 arcade games on it, and the kids and I'll hook that up to the TV and just play arcade on that. But I don't think I need anything else in here, man. I can barely play what I own as it is.
Yeah, no.
There's no way I. Yeah,
That's
there's-
what
I have
happens.
too many, and it sounds like I'm not trying. It's not bragging. It's just so many games, man, and there's just not enough time.
Yeah.
That's what happens too. I find myself with these machines like there's like 30,000 games, but I feel like looking around more than I play anything.
And
Like I
that's-
never even play anything. I look around more than I play.
That's why I joined a few Facebook groups, like the Like on Lunatics group, the Retro Gaming Hysteria group. They have great game choice. They like people constantly post gaming ideas, so that's why I joined a bunch of different Facebook groups so that way I could pick games to play.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
there
Because
something
you're right.
on,
So
I do a
overwhelmed.
List, yeah.
Make a list of what, and then what I do is in the front of my TV up here on the floor, I've got a to-do pile of games, so it keeps me what I'm working on, staying on course. And then behind me, I stack the games that I finished standing up this way, so that way I know it's done. So that's
Nice.
how I've been doing it.
The list is key. That I'll do something with my phone where I'll think of a game and actually like, I'll be at work or church or someplace. I won't be able to play, but I'll make a list. I'll put all right, I got to write this down. I did that with Cliffhanger the last time I came over. And then Mike was the first one. He's just like, that's a great game choice, Joe.
Yeah.
But Cliffhanger, the point is you wouldn't think of playing that.
No.
You know what I mean? So how many games are there of that? Like, in your head
Yep.
or our head, everyone's head. The answer is hundreds. So yeah, I like the list aspect of it, Rob. That's a great idea.
I think with Big Box, right? That's the interface that we use in these big arcade machines.
Regional playlist, yes.
ARF. There's a new version that I think suggests, like, if you like this and you're playing this, you also may like
He
this.
has it. He has it.
I want to try that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I need suggestions. Yeah.
Yeah, I like that. That's pretty good. It's pretty nice.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I modded out an old compact tower computer with Batacera, and it plays systems up to like the Dreamcast. And dude, there's so many games on there,
We're not
man.
getting feedback off him, which
you
is
know what I mean? I'll never play them all. And I even modded one of those Lenovo, those tiny little computers. I literally turned that into an Atari Jaguar, so I have like the whole Jaguar library out there. And it's fun to do, but then it just kind of just sits there because there's just too many games. Too many games, man.
Yeah.
This is what you're talking about, right? This is Game Discovery Center. See?
Yes. Yeah.
Now this shows you games
Yeah.
recommended
That is
by
so
what we just
cool.
played, see?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love that.
That has all the systems, your favorites.
That's a good game. Cannon Fodder. That's an awesome game.
Yeah. There's a whole bunch of stuff. It gives you suggestions of what you played, when you played it, and it's pretty cool.
Rob, do you have like certain genres or certain periods of arcade games that you really go to? You know, you have like fond memories as a child going to arcades and you love going back there all the time.
Good question.
Well, Rampage is my favorite arcade of all time. And,
Nice.
I actually I met Brian Colin, the creator, and then we became friends, so we stay in touch.
What do you want?
And it was a huge deal for me to meet him, and so I've got like a signed picture behind the arcade from him. So that one's my favorite, but I don't know, as far as genres, not really. I mean, my daughter loves beat 'em ups, so I play a lot of beat 'em ups with her. But for the most part, if I'm going to sit down and game at home, it's always going to be a first-person shooter. Like I have to shoot things.
Nice. Well said from
just- and then
former military. Yeah.
Yeah.
If it ain't shooting, then it's racing. I got to have like an adrenaline. It's got to be adrenaline all the time.
Yo, I gotta invite you to a couple of the Like on
made this
Lunatic
name?
group and the Retro Racing Lunatic group. I think you'll like those groups because they always
I don't
got.
have Facebook, so
Oh shit! I forgot
They
about
bumped
that.
him.
yeah, we broke
completely?
up.
Wow, I thought they just got rid of your. Wow, that is fucked.
Isn't it insane?
Fuck
Erased.
Facebook, dude.
Fuck Facebook is right.
They're in your DMs now. Did you know that? You're literally getting fucking warnings for.
Mark Zuckerberg said, no. We're not going to have that.
And-
Weren't they always though?
No, not your private messages. That's none of your fucking business. What we say in private message.
Insane.
Pretty sure Jason's is.
I don't
by the way.
miss it. I haven't had it in
I
over
think-
a year. I don't miss it at all.
Yeah, I think
It's a private message, dude.
I know, but I think there was some sort of
Private message.
policing.
That's none of their
Feeding,
business.
I think it was
They're
maybe you're right.
like-
Maybe you're right.
Rip on censorship. It's disgusting. I can't stand censorship.
No, I'm a free speech absolutist. Also, I got in a big argument with Rob about that. He's big on censorship and hate speech. I'm kidding.
I don't think that's true at all.
You're saying Rob is a Tim Wolf.
Did you hear Rob? Rob was such a gentleman. He said, I was saying, I didn't think that was true at all. But he was such a gentleman.
Like, look around, he's like,
he
what
was
the
such
fuck
a
are you talking
gentleman.
about?
He didn't say, no, I don't.
Which fucking Rob are you referring to?
What a gentleman. See? He waited for the punchline. Rob, who you got your money on tonight? Yankees or the Dodgers?
The Italian in me is always gonna pull for the Yanks.
Hell yeah. Hell
I
yeah.
can't do I can't do any West Coast teams, man. It all stem from my dad. I don't know what it is, but my dad hates California. So,
Who wants to hear me trigger Joe?
No one does.
so yeah. Yeah, he's
Go
not a big
Dodgers!
fan of the Dodgers. Not a fan of the Dodgers because they left Brooklyn. So
Got it.
he thinks that. So
I just told my boys that. I was like,
Yeah,
they
I was
were.
kind of hoping to get the brooms out yesterday, but
Yo, how much were those tickets, dude? Those tickets had to be fucking.
my friend just paid. He just showed me a picture
Who'd you like? You must have
$3,000.
taken
right now. He's on field
how
level.
much?
3,000 field level.
One?
Yeah.
Jeez, and
So Michelle priced me. Yeah, she'll be furious if I say how much it was on live. But she told me the amount, and
You said, listen, it's a
Friends at the game right now.
you never listen. It's a once in a lifetime shot to take
Yeah.
your kids to the World,
World
Series.
Series.
that's what I. So this is what I
Both
said.
your boys as teenagers to the
awesome,
Yankees.
If there was ever a moment, and it was on my Facebook, the bucket list. I want to go to WrestleMania. I want to see GNR. I saw Stanley Cup, thank God. And I've never been to. I know this sounds bougie, but I've never been to a World Series.
You fucking afford one. You know what I mean? Like,
Well, the thing is, in the '90s, you
What,
could.
money?
Yeah. Now, to your point, they've destroyed the Joe Blow blue collar
Yeah, you can't-
fan. Right. It's just corporations now. So, and it's unfortunate. But yeah, I thank God my wife was amenable to it. She was. I'm sorry, Rob. I'm seeing something horribly gruesome right now. With Mike laughing next to me. She was amenable to it. She says, look, if you want to go, I'm not spending money on it. I'm in Boston anyway. And we went with the kids, and thank God it was a thrilling victory.
Come on, you have to.
Rob's a hockey fan, if I'm not mistaken. Are you hockey, Rob? Or I screwed that up.
I think it's amazing. I think you go into a World Series game, man. That's out of this world. You'll never forget it. And then and not only that, but they hammered the crap out of him.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. We saw a Grand Slam, and when that happened, the place was rocking. People high-fiving, strangers hugging.
They said the building was shaking. I'm like, fuck, man.
It's very nerve-wracking.
I think the greatest thing I ever got to do was I got to take my old man to the NFC Championship game, the Bears versus the Packers in Soldier Field. And even though we didn't come out on the good end as usual, but man, I never would have thought in a million years I could take my dad to something like that.
You went to a championship game, Rob.
Bears fan?
Yeah.
Yeah, sadly, I'm a Chicago guy.
I'm a Giants fan, buddy. I'm a New York Giants fan. Since I was a kid, buddy.
I'm bad for you, brother.
I like the G-Men, man. I've always loved. I love my favorite Giants uniform is the classic New York one on the helmet with the line under it.
Yeah,
Speaking of
that's my the one the one of Eli. Yeah.
Speaking of football,
I love Eli.
Speaking of football, Joe, did you see who wants to be the head coach of the Jets?
Yes, I'm all for that.
Rex
Who is
Ryan.
All
Rex
for
Ryan
that.
wants to come back.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Good. I like to see that. I like Rex Ryan.
I love
I
Rex
think
Ryan.
they should take it and run with it.
Rex Ryan is a New York.
He'll at least get an interview.
One of the best coaches they have.
Took no shit.
Is he really? He's really wanting to coach?
Yes.
Rex Ryan?
Yes.
Not only that, but Mike says the Jet.
Listen, if Rex can get himself a proper quarterback, he's going to do well. That's the problem that the Jets had with Rex Ryan. His defense was the shit.
His defense was
Insane.
It was.
Jets defense was.
It was wonderful, but I always said, and I'm a Rex fan, when you have Revis and Chris Jenkins and Jason Taylor and Ed Reed, he had some great pieces.
Of course he did.
But Beato's right. His defense was great, and that's because he was growing up with it with his father, the great Buddy Ryan.
But it's also coaching.
It was coach. Well, it's the thing. It's in your blood, of course. Yeah, you're right.
And it's the truth because you can take.
Do you think Salah got the raw in there, Joe, or what? What do you think about Salah?
Salah, yeah, Salah. Look,
How many seasons they give him?
That's the thing. This is his 4th or 5th.
Okay, you got to go.
Yeah, I think it's time.
Shit show of a season.
Yeah.
But they gave him Zach Wilson, man.
They gave him Zach Wilson, but now when you've got Aaron Rodgers, you know what I mean? It's the wide receivers are Devontae Adams, Garrett Wilson, Mike Williams is your 4th. Alan was.
Here's the thing: is that they got all this talent now,
Mikey,
and they're still not
track of the games?
producing. So is
Yeah.
it really
Keep track of the
coaching at
games?
the end of the day? Because sometimes at the end of the day,
Whatever.
the players are just playing. The players are just playing like shit. How's that the coach's fault? You know what I mean? The,
No,
if the pig
100%.
is ugly, man. Call it ugly, dude. The players are just not producing. I don't feel like it was Salah's fault. I've always liked Salah as a head coach, and the fact that he's already on board with Green Bay and probably on his way to the NFC playoffs. That'll tell you right there, man. It was
Yeah, good for him. Well, I don't have any animus against Salah. Nice guy. Yeah. If anything, you know what it taught you? That Turner was a Green Bay Packer. Rodgers brought him to the Jets. Tim Boyle, the backup. A Green Bay Packer. Rodgers brought him to the Jets. They brought in Randall Cobb. They brought in Devontae Adams. They brought in Alan Lazard. They brought in. He picked his OC, Nathaniel Hackett. The point I'm trying to make is, if this teaches anyone anything, let the players play on the field. Let the smart men draft and build off the field. You can't let a player.
Rodgers calling the shots. Let Rodgers call.
Yeah, Rodgers is calling everything.
You
bro.
can't let a player, even if he's a Hall of Famer, you can't let him. That's what this season proved. If you're the Jet, the last two really.
Was
Dalvin Cook, he wanted.
Rodgers calling the entire offense?
Offense, Vito. He's the GM.
Bro, he runs the whole team. What are you
Yeah,
kidding? If Rodgers doesn't say it, doesn't happen.
Aaron Rodgers?
the general manager.
That's great.
Hello.
He's the general manager. Like
Well, the
legitimately.
turning point's coming to Sunday. They're actually favored over
What's
the
the score?
Texans. So maybe they start. This is it. This is the
Are
run.
you kidding
right?
me, Nick?
Joe, move your mic. Move your mic so it's not going in the mic.
And what's the score?
5-0.
5-0 Yankees.
Put it on the TV.
Amazing.
The bats are alive, boys.
Bats are alive.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go actually turn the game on. Thanks, Nick. Give me 1 second. Oh, come on, what is this? This is the wholesome show. Oh my God!
Fatality. It's a horror show, baby. It's a horror.
Oh, is that why we're?
Mortal Kombat? We're not doing fatality. You gotta do fatalities.
Is that why we're playing? Because I see. It's like a Halloween theme.
The whole thing.
I see.
Oh my God, Joe! Tomorrow's Halloween, Joe.
Holy
Okay, bro?
shit! The Halloween
I guess
King.
the Yankees are on, but Jesus.
The Halloween King didn't get the whole thumbnail. Dude, there's a pumpkin. There's a ghost. I love you. Jesus Christ, Joe.
Joe, do you decorate for Halloween, like your house, your front yard, or are
That's
you?
a bit. Please tell me that's a bit.
I don't want to make it
Does
more
he
bit.
decorate?
I'm very big on Halloween, but since my father died, for whatever reason, I just haven't been.
Wait, we're not doing Halloween this year?
I'm not dressing up. Yeah,
Next year we're doing something.
Michelle said
gotta have
that.
it here. We're
She's
doing
like, you were in a funk last year. You were in a funk this year. Can we do something next year? I said, fine. It's just
Next year we're doing something for Halloween.
You know what? Michelle got me. She said your father wouldn't want you being like this.
She's right. Your father 100% would. He wouldn't want you moping. He'd want you celebrating his life, and that's the truth. That's what I want when I die. So don't mourn me. Celebrate my life. Celebrate my craziness. Celebrate what made you love me. Don't celebrate don't mourn my death. That's what I want people to do. Have a fucking party. Do some cocaine.
Oh.
Bang some hookers. I'll be 70 plus, so get in there. Do something. Just don't fucking mourn me.
It's funny. Vito said that. I've instructed her to bring the arcade 1-ups at the wake at my funeral, and they better be there. They better. Well, there you go. Yeah, I want when people come to the wake when I go, whenever that is, the arcade 1-ups will be there, Rob.
They're just playing, getting the high score. They're getting low.
I want them to come into the sound of 1987. You know the sound I'm talking about, of Galaga and Pac-Man, and yeah. So
Joe, are you going to be like you'll have a tomb with your arcade 1-ups and all your
No, we're gonna get him an arcade game coffin.
pinball?
a mausoleum, we call it. Yeah.
We're gonna bury you inside of an arcade 1-up machine.
They get time it when you're actually getting lowered in the ground to play the Pac-Man death sound.
That's good, Rob. He said someone take the time that when you die and they lower you to the ground, play the Pac-Man. Yeah. I said, that's good. That's good.
No, but seriously, man, I get it. Be sad, but please celebrate my life. I lived a good,
Here's Johnny.
I had a hard life, but I lived a good life. So celebrate that.
Oh my! Can we? All right, why don't we put some Mario? Or where's this vexation coming from you? Try decaf, chamomile, no red meat anymore. This is 10 minutes deep with this. I understand playing this as a novelty for a couple minutes, but you're getting all in guacyad with it. Maron. Yeah, it's fun. It's fun if you're a sociopath.
New fatalities in there too, Mike.
It's fun if you're a nut. Well, so you made this theme?
Yeah.
Let me see.
Roston.
Mike, stop talking till you're talking too much. Give somebody else a chance.
The really
Come up for air.
Roston with the interesting soundtrack.
Play Splatter.
Let's go back to regular games.
Yeah.
It's just horror stuff.
No,
Let's play some fucking light gun games.
wait, no. I want to see what you. All right, get
Pennsylvania.
play like a. Yeah, all right.
Go through the list. Go through the list. And then we'll
How many games are on this? I'm not going to go through
I don't
everyone.
even know, but just look.
How many games?
I don't know. I just added them quick. I literally added this a half hour ago.
back out for a second. It should not give it. Hold on, no. Give it a second.
Now it should say how many.
Oh, E3.
It doesn't. No, it doesn't say.
Let it sit for a second.
It won't say. It's a custom playlist.
Yeah, but the
Oh,
favorite.
there you go. 83.
Oh, 83. All right, well, 83 I'll go through. Abadox, Alan Wake 2, Alien vs. Predator, Alien
Look at
3, Aliens, Alone in the Dark,
Great game.
sequel. These are Altered Beast,
Yeah.
Asura Buster, Dracula,
This-
Carrier.
Yeah, awesome game. It's like Resident Evil stuff.
Yeah, it's like Resident Evil, but you're in space. Right?
Castlevania, Simon's Quest, Dragon's Curse, Bloodlines, great game. Chakan, great game. Clock Tower, great game. Sequel to Darksiders?
Darkstalkers. It's a fighting game, right?
Oh, Darkstalkers. I was going to say, I don't think that you have new.
It'll be like fighting game.
Frankenstein, Wolf
Dead Rising,
Rising.
amazing game.
Yep.
Yeah.
Demon's Crest for Super Nintendo. Great game. Demon's World. Dino Crisis. Great game. Dino Crisis
I didn't put
2.
any Resident Evils because you told me to leave them out.
Well, because we're not going to play. You know what I mean? We're not going to play
the most
Resident Evil for
overplayed
this. Yeah,
horror game.
we're just not for this. You know what I mean?
Doom. Dr. Chaos. Evil Dead series. Fatal
That
Frame.
game looks cool.
Fester's Quest.
One of the hardest NES games.
One of
ever
the
made.
hardest games of all time.
Horribly hard.
Play it.
No, I don't want to get shot. This is about enjoyment, not
Another
getting
hard game.
aggravated.
Another hard game.
You're lost playing this game.
Yeah.
Gargoyles, Ghostbusters.
Which Gargoyles? The cartoon? Gargoyles from the. You know what I'm talking about?
Yes.
That's the one.
That's from Disney. Yeah,
That's
you can get
Vincent.
that on the Switch right now for
Guns
$7.
galore and
Love that.
Casino, Haunted Castle,
That's the
Haunted.
original Castlevania.
That was one of my favorite
Yeah,
cartoons.
remastered-
Jurassic
remastered
Park?
Gargoyles.
Yeah, Genesis. Genesis.
I know, but this is horror.
I guess it's in the.
Yeah,
Go back. What is that? Go back. Guns, Gore, and Cannoli.
Yeah, go back. That game's good. That game's great, actually, man. You have no idea.
There's 2 of them. Yeah, it's a cool game.
It's another side scroller like the Retrorealms games.
Of course,
Yeah, they had me at Cannoli. Come on. That's it.
of course, Rob. What? Go ahead.
Look at that. Wow. I didn't think I missed the first one. This is part 2?
This is the first one.
First one.
Vito, sit here.
Oh, okay.
Huh? No, I'm good.
I thought
I'm
it
gonna
said
go
2
check
at
the end of the inning.
No, there's 1 and 2. We have both.
Guns, Gore, and Cannoli.
It's like the Retrorealms horror games. It's the same style.
So it's a side scroller?
Yes.
With the TV on upstairs, Joe, I don't think that might. I don't think that has the TV hooked up to it. Like the cable box app isn't on there yet. I got to put it on there.
Game.
No, it's a side scroller.
Okay.
Watch the
I like
graphics.
that,
This
man.
game's really good. It's
Yeah,
good.
it's a cool game.
Yeah. I'm looking it up. I'm going to get this.
They have it for Switch. They have it on Switch and PC.
Yeah,
No
Mike
way.
slapped that
That's
together
right
Endgame in
early,
like
man.
in like 20 minutes while I was talking to you trying to get your mic to work. Yeah, and Endgame, it's something on your end because Rob is working fine. I haven't adjusted anything, so it's got to be something. Like I said, we're gonna get it worked out. I want to have Endgame Arcade on because he's
You
cool
coming
as
on
fuck.
tonight?
Not till he was going to. He couldn't hear us, and it was a shit show. And I didn't want to
Oh,
rush.
man. I've always wanted to see what he looks like. It's always when you see everyone in the chats, man. You're like,
Yeah, I
what
know.
does he look like?
I
He
know.
looks like a normal dude with glasses. He looks like an
Okay.
everyday Caucasian male. That's what he looks like.
Oh,
There's
all
no
right.
other way to describe him. He looks like a typical white guy. It's not that that's a bad thing. He looks like a, he's cool as shit though. He's a cool
All right. So I don't have to watch them. All right, never mind.
dude. No, he's been on Endgame. What other shows? I'll put a show on. What's the shows you're on? Retro Law, right? Don't you do Retro Law? You did it on your show, so you should have a video of you on there.
Show.
Yeah, he does it with what is it, Dan Tron and that
okay.
crew. It's the EHA crew he does it with.
Yeah.
And again,
I'm loving this game, man.
Yeah.
This game's amazing, dude. Amazing.
This is cool looking. When does the cannoli come in? Is that
Yeah.
that's a good question.
Yeah,
I
power
think
up.
because the guy's Italian that plays the character.
all right. So we're just stereotyping now. Is that-
Pretty much. Pretty much.
Of course, that's what they always do. It's the only friggin' race of people you can make fun of and get away with, and it's okay.
He makes a lot of puns in the game, like the voices and stuff.
Yeah, Vito, you got some grief making fun of the Australian accent. Or
Bro, what the hell?
you got like heat with the XGC review.
I don't.
Rob, do you see Vito's Extreme Gaming Cabinets video? He does a great Australian accent / Kiwi
No, I didn't
accent.
see that one.
Oh, you gotta watch
I watched
it.
I watched his unboxing video the other day.
Oh, yeah.
How did you like?
Oh my god, that was hilarious.
Yeah, it smells like box. Yeah.
How did you like that, Rob?
It was something.
The
You did good, man.
it was honestly those are actual real reactions.
No, I know. I can tell.
I didn't see the tape on the bottom. Like that tape
Yeah.
won. Like that tape beat me so badly. I felt like such a dumbass after that, but it was worth it because it was a
That's
great
a real
video. I
tape,
think.
though.
Yeah, 100% it was. And the goal was I wanted to make it a 3-minute short because that's like and of course they broke 3 minutes short, so it was a fucking waste. I'm gonna re-release it again when they fix it, but like I was hoping that would do something, and it did. It did a little nothing.
I do short vids once in a while, but I heard they're channel killers, so I just kind of stayed away from them.
Really, dude? That's literally what's building this. Dude, I look at the channel as 4 different things. You've got your long form, you've got your lives, and you got your shorts. Then you got your community,
Right.
and I look at it as.
I think when I say channel killer, I think it's if you stick to one thing, like I just do long form vids, but if I started doing shorts, it would kill my long form, is what I've been told. So
You could
I don't know.
highlight. You could do highlights of your long forms to sell the long forms. Like you could do if you're doing a top 10 list, you do like 7, 8, and 9.
I'm not that into YouTube at all.
Oh, I hear you. All right, no problem. But they push shorts hard. So I use shorts to build the channel.
Yeah.
So Joe and I and Alan and Mike, we come up with different things to do to push for our shorts, and then the shorts seem to rope people in. So that's what we're doing. and then people come and watch the old.
fun, but it was a fun endeavor. But it's starting to like kill my
I hear you.
liking of like I'm starting to not even like YouTube anymore.
No, I
Like, I'm trying
understand.
to-
I understand.
Everyone and their mother has a channel, and I'm trying to be supportive and watch everybody's stuff, and you just can't do it, man. You
No,
just can't.
no, you got. I watch the
So-
people that I like. It's nothing personal against certain people. I
No, I know it's a time issue though. You know, like yeah.
It is amazing though, like the world we live in now. Like I watch very little television. Yeah, I love to watch movies and whatnot, but I like going on YouTube and I'll watch like some niche. They may have a couple hundred subscribers, but they have an area of my interest, and I'll watch that over like some How I Met Your Mother or something like that. It's just what I'm into. It's it's connected to my hobby.
Yeah, I don't watch any gaming.
Yeah.
My YouTube is all like for a while there I was obsessed with like tiny home videos.
Yeah, exactly.
And I was watching these guys in the jungle building like homes. In the
Oh,
ground.
dude, I watch those guys. Those two little fucking. I guess they're Filipinos. Or
they're, like,
Vietnamese. I don't know what they are, but dude,
Pool and stuff.
I
Yeah.
would watch this random like there's a channel on this guy in Canada, and he just started building his like cabin outside, and I was watching the development of this whole like compound he created in the woods, and I was like addicted to it. And they were long videos, man. And he would just be building furniture, cooking dinner, and like I would just sit there and watch it.
Yeah.
By the way, Gen Master reminded me in that Cannoli's game, their health is cannolis. Like that's how you get health.
I should say hello to everyone in the chat. I forgot I can't see the chat here, so I'm sure the usual suspects are in there tonight.
Oh yeah, Gen Master, Digitizer, J-Rod, yeah, they're all in there.
Digitizer in there.
Yep.
All right, yeah, all the people, like, pretty much the
Endgame.
I only usually watch the same channels, and all those guys are in it. So.
Yeah, Endgame's in there. Bargain Bruno's in there.
good guys.
All the good crew. We got the normal guys,
Well, hello everyone. I forgot to say that earlier.
and we appreciate you guys being there.
It's fine. We've been talking your fucking ear off.
That's all right. Yeah, that's all right.
Yeah, man. I just want to, like I said, I want to try and work on paying our mortgage. Like the ultimate goal would be to take this out of my basement and to be able to rent a spot that we could do this in, and we could set it up like it's a fucking, an old man's paradise basically, and film in there. That's what my ultimate goal would be.
Yeah.
Guys can just
That's awesome,
show
man,
up.
and I'm rooting for you.
and start filming.
I don't have the drive. If I had the drive maybe like 10 years ago, but I don't now. You know what I mean? So it's just kind of like.
Well, you're in retirement
for
mode.
a
I get
year.
it. You're in retirement mode. I get it.
Yeah, and this is starting to almost feel like work again, where I don't want to turn into anything bigger. I could never do like Chase. Chase is awesome, man.
Yep,
and what he
I
does,
agree.
but I could never do that. I don't have that drive, man.
I
couldn't
that's
commit to something.
that is the goal, man. That's honestly my goal, is to get to Chase's level, and of course I always got to go over the top. So I want to get to 1 million. That's my ultimate goal, is 1 million subscribers, and to do something with this for real.
Yeah,
And I think we have the potential.
You keep sticking with it, and you keep putting the key. And you probably already know this. The only advice I ever give to people is just consistency.
Yep.
You post the same time every time, all the same days, all the same hours. It'll eventually, the algorithm will start carrying you off to bigger numbers. I've never swayed from the Thursday vid is the same time every Thursday for a year at 10:31 a random time in the morning and 10:31 Eastern. And over time, the views just kept going higher and higher and higher. So I just kept sticking with it. So, but I know a lot of people too. You can look in your YouTube, the creator studio. You can see like where the key times are, where people are always watching.
Yep.
And you can target that too.
Yep.
And that'll work as far as the video taking off.
Yep.
But then the key after that is just endurance. So.
Well, you got to be careful too, because right now we're going up against the World Series, so it's tough.
Yeah,
you know?
I mean, I don't expect to get anybody to be watching us tonight, but the goal is, here's the I know we have a quality product. Good, thank you. I want to do that. I know I have a good quality product with the lives, but the live isn't going to be the live is going to be like a focal point, but not the focal point. The rest of the channel is going to be the focal point. So there's going to be interviews, there's going to be other live streams, there's going to be live conversations, live discussions, recorded conversations, reviews, playthroughs, walkthroughs, how-tos. We're going to be doing everything on this channel, but I want to, this live, I kind of want to turn this into kind of what Joe Rogan's doing, but with gaming. That was the ultimate goal, to be like what Howard Stern and O&A did and Joe Rogan.
you're hitting other platforms too, or are you posting vids to other platforms too? Just
we-
besides you, like,
We are simultaneously right now streaming on Rumble, Twitch, Kick, and Facebook and YouTube.
okay, yeah. So you're posting your shorts there too, I imagine, right? Your short vids. And,
I'm slowly but surely uploading everything to Rumble, and that's taken forever because there's almost 400 videos. Twitch, you cannot upload things to, so that's kind of like just the live stuff. So what I'm going to start doing on Twitch is start live streaming more on Twitch to get people to see our thing, and I'm going to live stream more on Kick to get people to see our
What's Twitch
thing.
doing these days for you?
I've got 11 or 1,200 on Twitch. I don't understand how. I literally woke up one day and we had
That's right. Yeah, I got.
we had a ridiculous amount of people on here, and so I just started. I go, I wanted to get the freezing fixed. We fucking thank God got that fixed thanks to Mike and Best Buy, and now I want to the next thing we're implementing is Parsec, and I'm going to work on that next week. So essentially, Rob, instead of sitting there and talking, you'll be able to sit there and play with us. Like you'll be able to play with us or against us, and that's what I want to do.
make sure you stress play games with you, not just play with you. I don't want people to think.
Why you got to
family show.
Why you got to ruin my fun, Rob? That's what I was going for. Touch me.
All right.
No, I'm kidding. No, but you'll be able to, instead of just sitting there and talking to us and kind of watching on YouTube, you'll be able to see, because it'll be capturing the arcade cabinet, so you'll be able to see and I think hear the games. So that'll be good for you. You'll be able to see and do that, and we'll get that going. So Parsec, we're going to get that working on next week. Guys, Alan, Joe, and Mike, we were floating with the idea of taking next week off or doing next week on a Thursday or Friday, because next Wednesday I work. So what do you guys think? Off, a week off, or and we recommence the following week? Anybody?
I don't want to be on your team. I want to play each other.
I'm good
Alan?
with. I mean, I'm probably.
It's either going to be
off.
Thursday or Friday.
Yeah, I'm a little bit better with off because just my schedule, but it's up to you guys.
So next week, I work next Wednesday. I work a 24-hour shift, so I'm not home till Thursday. So Wednesday's out. So it's either going to, Joe, pay attention. It's either going to be off, we're off, or we're going to play. What do you want to do?
That was you.
Jesus Christ.
No, it isn't. Oh, it is.
You need some
Are you
votes.
fucking kidding me? Pause the game.
What is it?
Thursday, Friday next week.
Off. Here's what we're going to do. We're off next week. That's what we're doing.
All right.
Jesus Christ. We're off next week. Next week, we're off.
Go.
Motherfuckers.
Oh, come on. I don't know the game, you fuck.
Say switch guys to throw 2 past 2.
Jesus Christ.
This one.
Can you guys hear Joe and Mike? Well, I know you can hear Joe. Can you guys hear Joe and Mike on the microphone?
I can't. Mike loves doing this shit.
So, Rob, what did you do in the military? What you were? What branch were you in?
Air Force.
Air Force.
I,
Catch the ball first.
I packed parachutes for about 17 years, and in between that, I did
I don't want to play.
all kinds of stuff, man. I did like flight line security over in the desert, convoy duty. I did a lot of stuff, man.
So you were in for 20 years, right? Did you see any? Are you a believer of UFOs and aliens and all that stuff and UAPs? I got to go there because I'm a big UFO guy, so I'm curious, and I know a lot of military guys see some shit. So do you believe and have you seen some shit?
I don't. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't believe in Beatles. I just believe in me. That's what I usually tell people.
Okay, that's pretty funny. All right, that's acceptable. Yeah, I know a lot of people in the military have seen some shit.
Yeah, I'm sure there's some stuff out there, but I was mostly on the spec ops side, so like
Okay.
I saw different things that weren't, just people coming back with like bags on their head and stuff. So
Right, yeah. Well, that's the thing you were talking about, like YouTube channels you watch. I watch a lot of like alien and UAP channels. That's why I've been bringing a lot of alien people on. And Chaos Moogle's a big.
I caught last week's show. Yeah.
How'd you like it? That guy's fucking. I love Jeremy Wright, man. He's the bomb. I can't wait to have him on again. I could have talked to him for fucking 9 hours. That poor guy.
Stories are interesting for sure. I only have there's only one weird situation we had where I was in Nevada for a TDY. We go to do red flag every year out in Vegas. It's a flying training, like combat flying.
Mm-hmm.
So they do red flag 2 times a year. One is in Vegas and one is in Alaska, where I was stationed at. It's basically countries from around the world come to these locations and they basically dogfight for like a week straight. And so while we were there, one of our pilots actually strayed over an area near Area 51 he wasn't supposed to go over. We didn't know what was happening, but when they immediately forced him to land, he came back to where we had all the gear. They basically put him in a van and he left, and we never saw him the rest of the trip. So that's the only weird.
I
And
wiped
I
his.
know it's,
and
now, I
he-
know there's a lot of stuff there.
Oh, yeah.
that's obviously top secret, and a lot of people aren't supposed to see or whatever. So. Alien stuff though, like I guess I'd have to believe there's got to be something more intelligent out there, right? There has to
Okay,
be
yeah,
something, I would
yeah,
say.
for sure. I mean, we can't be the only thing in the galaxy, and there's been plenty of there's been plenty of instances throughout history where there's representations of what people are filming and seeing now, thousands of years later. So there's no way it's not
Cave
real.
arts and whatnot, paintings. Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm a
cave
big,
paintings,
though, I've gotta
descriptions.
See it myself, though. Like if I don't see it, then it's not real to me.
I've never seen anything yet. I want to. What about you, Alan? Have you seen anything?
Like I'm sure there's unicorns, but I've never seen one. You know?
Right.
I maybe like things out of the corner of my eye, but sometimes you think it's your brain kind of playing tricks. You know, just like a little light streak or something like that. But nothing. My family is more experienced with like supernatural at
I
my
was
house.
just gonna go there. Yeah.
Yeah, that's been the.
Oh, in the house you're in?
Yeah.
I could see that house being haunted, dude. That house is. Yeah.
You want me to, so it's okay. So I live in a house. It's not an old house. It was like built in 1986, and it had like a renovation done in like 2000, 2001. So it's a fairly recent new house. So I have an older son and two daughters, ages 12 and now 17. They actually sleep up in the upstairs, and their rooms are next to each other. So sometimes they'll hang out or kind of fall asleep together. You know, they're looking at YouTube or whatever, like, you know, being sisters. So one night, they're kind of fall asleep together in my older daughter's bed, and this is what they report. They heard the creaking. The door to my daughter's bedroom was closed. She heard the creaking of the door open, and then it was kind of semi-dark, but wasn't fully dark. They both, and this is the thing, they both saw this, which is amazing. So it's not like one person seeing it and just maybe they hallucinated. They both saw a dark image in a shape of like a human kind of coming in. And on top of the shape of a human, like with a human form and the human, like a shaped head or semi-human, was this light blue orb. And they both described it like this shadow figure, like this figure was darker than the surrounding area with this kind of bright orb kind of emanating this light blue light. And it kind of looked around, and they kind of looked at each other and kind of like grabbed each other and like in shock and not knowing what to do. And then it kind of looked around and kind of left the room. They both told the same story. They kind of immediately ran into my wife and my room.
Look at Joe cheating. Look at Joe cheating. What a fucking cheater.
So they after that being left, you know, per the report, they ran into my wife and our bedroom. We were in bed sleeping, and they told us about this. So we freaked
You
out.
suck, Joe.
But they reported basically the same thing, which is crazy.
Yeah.
So
I believe firmly in paranormal. I've said it 1,000,001 times. My firehouse is 100% haunted. The firehouse I work at, 100% haunted. I'm the only person. It's constant stories from people. I posted quite a few videos on actually 4 videos on YouTube so far about it. The one where I watched the officer walk out of the captain's room, walk across the door and walk out of the bathroom.
Yeah, I mean, and that's why the French don't wash.
Yes. And then last night, at 3:30 in the morning, I was brushing my not 3:30 in the morning, at 11:30 at night, I was brushing my teeth upstairs, and the doors cracked in the bathroom, and you could see behind you in the mirror in the hallway, and something walked past the doorway, like literally watched something in the mirror walk down the hallway. And I fucking looked. I'm like, what the fuck was that now? Because I see shit all the time there. I'm gonna get eventually. I'm gonna get something on video.
yeah.
100% gonna get something on video because shit. You constantly. I walk into that captain's room, the chair will be moving. The fucking the lockers open, like just random shit that shouldn't be happening. You'll get caressed on your face on the bed if you're laying there. You feel like something sits on the bed next to you. You feel like something touches your face. Like there's been some creepy shit that's happened in that firehouse. Absolutely 100%. It's haunted. There's people have seen shit. It's crazy.
There's this weird theory.
Like on games.
There's this theory with
We'll do Baker's Drive for the House of the Dead.
Stories. Like there's a traditional theory around, these are individuals that passed that are somehow can't transition to the afterlife, right? Heaven, hell, etc. Right? What is the afterlife for us, right? If you believe in that, I believe in that.
So do I.
Now there's this other theory of like ghost sightings where you ever see the movie Ghost Story with Casey Affleck?
Yes. Have you seen that?
So have you
Rob?
seen that, Rob?
I haven't seen it. No.
He dies, and it's basically a movie about the enormity of time. It's unbelievable. Ghost Story.
So I bring that up because I don't know, this thought's come back to me where, like, what if, and this is a crazy thought, but what if that sighting was it me in past and just kind of coming back at a time, to my former life, like
for your kids.
yeah, like it's not like I'm just saying.
Next time I come to your house,
Yeah.
I'll take it. I have sense.
But it's a weird theory. But
I'm gonna say something. I'm gonna say something to you that's gonna drive you nuts.
Yeah.
In 2022, this is 2 years ago, I was working. I left a business. I was prospecting, and I had a meeting. As I'm riding down the elevator, I get filled with thoughts about my father, but like nothing I've ever experienced before in my life. Nothing. I felt overwhelmed by his presence, if that makes sense. I almost got emotional.
Yeah.
I could smell him, Rob. I could smell my dad in this elevator. I was getting emotional. I was like, and it didn't make sense because my father was alive.
Yeah.
He was alive in 2022.
Yeah.
And I called him. I'm like, are you all right? He's like, I'm fine. What's wrong? And I tell him this experience. The next year he died.
Yeah.
And I talked to somebody about it and they're like, that was your dad. It's like, how?
Yeah.
How is that my father? He was alive in 2022. And they're like, time is linear. It's totally different for them.
Yep.
They can now go backwards and forward. They don't look at it as transcendental. They look at it as tangible.
Yeah. Yep.
No different than this microphone. Yeah.
And it's something that you imagine that would be of interest. Like, let me go back to certain parts of my life or my loved ones to have an opportunity to see them.
Yes.
Or maybe,
that would be interesting.
maybe
Like
work through something.
Yes.
that I need to work
Correct.
through.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty
I
wild.
love this, Alan. I didn't know you were this deep. Awesome.
Oh yeah.
Awesome. Rob's a pagan. I don't know if he shared that with you.
He's Catholic, isn't he?
I don't believe that's true either.
Last time I checked, that wasn't true.
He's got that dry humor, man.
You have any ghost stories or
subscribe to that.
sightings or weird experiences, Rob?
I lived in Okinawa for about 4 years, and they do Oban out there, which is like a celebration of the dead. And during that week, you're to leave like your front door like completely open, and in the tatami room, there's like a little altar where you can put snacks and money for the dead, so they can freely come in and out of your house and take
Wow.
what they need. So our house there was a one night we had these two like light post things at the end of on the walls by our bed, and electrically plugged in, and then there's glass on top of them. One night one of them just completely shattered, not the bulb, just the glass all around the whole bulb shattered. It just blew up. And so we were kind of freaked out by that. And then another night down in the kitchen, we had a bag of brown sugar up there, and the brown sugar had been completely like rolled up and zip tied. And in the morning, it was perfectly dumped in like a pyramid on the floor. And
Holy cow.
Wow.
And the bag was left neatly like on top of it. And it was just us, so there's no way. I have no idea how that would have happened, and I know I wasn't that drunk, to where like I did it. So I don't know. Those are the only two things we ever had there. But Okinawa is filled with paranormal activity and stories. Like it's a lot of. There was the daycare by the main gate where you go through the base. There was a house next to that daycare. An officer killed his whole family in there, and
Holy shit.
he was seeing visions at night because he had been seeing somebody about it, but a samurai on top of an actual horse coming through his living room, and all kinds of other documented activity that was in that home. And after the murder, they just completely boarded the whole house up. And you can look these stories up too; they're actually on the internet. But yeah, there's a lot of. I've never been to a place that had so much paranormal activity.
Wow.
It's gotta be. That's fucking.
And this is all in Okinawa. Wild. That's awesome.
Yeah. And there's another one too. One of the gates of the Okinawa base is closed permanently because security forces, the police that we have for the Air Force that would be at the gate, an old GI would come up to them every night at the same time and would ask for a cigarette. He would ask for a light, and then he would wander off again. And this happened so many times, and the reporting happened so many times that they just closed the gate. So.
Jesus Christ. This is how long ago, Rob?
What's that?
How long ago is this?
I'm not sure when they closed the gate. It was closed when I got there, but we learned why when I was there. I was stationed there in 2007 to 2010, roughly. So about 3 years, actually, 3.5.
The wind blows on.
That's wild.
Yeah. Yeah, Joe and I did in the cabinet.
I want that game.
I like
I'm
that.
big.
Yeah,
I've watched a lot of ghost stuff growing up. I used to read a lot of books. Illinois has a ton of haunted places you can go to. You can go see like where Dillinger. You can see Dillinger's ghost where he was shot down in front of the theater. People say you can see that at night on the anniversary of his death.
Yeah, they're good.
There's a famous Hull House in Chicago. You can spend the night there if you want to. There's a lot of activity in that house. I wouldn't recommend going, but if you want to get you want to get scared overnight.
Yeah, right.
It's a pretty haunted. They had like experiments going on in there. Kids were killed. All kinds of stuff in that house. You can still see like a child looking through one of the windows at night in the whole house. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff in Illinois. It's pretty crazy.
We get at the firehouse. They said when there's parades that they see like a little girl in the window. I've never seen that, but that's what I've heard.
Yeah, Vito gets all kinds of crazy shit at the firehouse. Yeah, it's just he's got ghost stories and shit and ghost stories.
I go to a lot. I go to a lot of places, and I stay up too. I stay up all night to see if I can see anything. I in Mildenhall in England. We were in England for about 40 days for TDY, and we stayed at one of the old officer quarters from back in the day. And this place was like really old, and it was just like the doors from the door to your room to get in your room was like super thick, like real English wood. I mean, these were just old rooms. And they told us it was haunted. So me and my buddy, Via, we stayed up, man. And we were wandering the hallways till like 3 a.m. trying to see like anything. And we didn't get anything.
Yeah, you'll see some shit at the firehouse, man. We told one of the probies about it, and he didn't believe us. And he was on what's called the watch. It's basically an area where somebody stays until we get a call, and then you got to go. It's like you man the phones and make sure everything's good. It's on the bay, right? So he went there, and he was on the watch. He was basically changing his radio battery. So the place where he came from is a place where only he can get in and out of it. Like it's right behind him. He went there for less than a second. He heard a thud, and he went up to the watch and found his radio was thrown across the room. I was like, what the fuck?
That's interesting.
So basically, something threw his radio across the room, and it was like week 1 for this kid.
When was this, Vito?
Told at the firehouse. We just told
When? I said when.
last year, like a year, like 8 or 9 months ago, and we just got done telling him, look, it's haunted. We're not bullshitting you, like, we're not, because obviously, you know how it is. The new guys get pranks, right? You prank the new guys. So,
You guys would say you haze the new guy. Yeah, yeah.
100%, yeah. So I'm like, look, I'm not breaking your balls. I'm telling you, it's this place is haunted. You're gonna see some weird shit here. Like, if you think you saw something, believe me, you did.
You don't have my phone?
Where's it at? So so he was like, holy shit.
Places.
You don't have to block
In Alaska too.
There's
There's 2 hotels in Alaska that are supposedly haunted down in Anchorage, and I stayed at both of them. And
That's right. You were in Alaska too. I forgot about that. Yeah.
There's a lot of UFO activity in Alaska.
We didn't see anything though. I stayed up. In
Not
both
yet.
hotels. If anybody sees anything in those hotels at night, it's probably me. Because I'm always wandering around looking for.
Well, what is that? The hotel? What is it in LA? The hotel in LA, or is there a hotel in New York where people like live across from and they just hear and see the weirdest shit? What the fuck is the name of the hotel? Is it the Soho?
That just sounds like LA every day, anyways.
Yeah.
Oh, is it Hotel California video?
No, it's not. No, seriously. There's a hotel. I forget the name of it. There's a fucking Okay, so there's a YouTuber or something like that, or a TikToker. He's got a midget mom. He's like a tall, slim dude. He's got a midget mom. He lives right across from the.
He plays the trombone,
Yes,
right? Makes
yeah.
sound effects.
Yes.
Yeah.
He does video of. He lives across from a hotel and he's constantly filming weird shit about it. That's the guy. So if you look for him, you could find his the name of the hotel. I'm pretty sure it's California, but I could be wrong. Could be the city. You ever play this, Rob? House of the Dead? Scarlet Dawn?
I have not this one though. I've never seen this one. Scarlet.
The arcade.
Scarlet does it strictly arcade, right?
Yep.
Strictly arcade,
And
yeah.
this is
Something you'd seen like Dave and Buster's.
Yeah.
and we're playing it on the Integrum Retro Light Gun drive by Jason Baker. So he's got a couple of different drives. He's gonna be building arcades too. But
Yeah, Rob, remind me. I got to make that intro, or Vito will. Jason Baker's a hell of a guy, Rob. Hell of a guy.
yeah, I can hook you
Yeah,
up.
very nice dude. He's one of us, Rob.
This thing's like probably $300 or more. It's a 1 terabyte drive. He just added the whole Mame set, and he added Nintendo, Sega, Genesis. He added all the best hits of 8 and 16 bits. So you got TurboGrafx, you got Nintendo, you got Sega Genesis, Super Nintendo. So it's pretty cool. There's a lot of games on here. There's a lot to do. So it's light gun games and everything else.
I love how Vito stands when he plays light gun games. By the way, you know he stands, Vito.
Oh yeah. He's ready. He's ready
He's like
for
a
it.
full professional. Like
He don't fuck around.
like locked in.
Yeah, he's in.
Oh,
The way
on
you stand when you
multitasking?
play. No, the way you stand.
You know what's funny? I'm not even looking at the site. I don't know why. I'm good at aiming this way. Like I'm getting all headshots.
Light guns are Vito's forte.
I don't even try.
Yes, they are. Now, light guns are. Are you a light gun guy, Rob?
I am. I stick to the Nintendo Wii ones. I think the Wii was probably the most responsive and best version you could get at home without having an arcade.
Oh yeah.
So I have all the light gun games that the Wii ever made, and
Well,
there's some pretty good ones in there.
Wait, do you have Link's crossbow training?
I was just gonna say that.
That's
I
on
do
you.
actually. Yeah.
Get out,
yeah.
of course he does.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
Yeah.
And it
You can
came with
get
that.
that for like $4.
And I remember the original one came with the actual mount for the Wiimote, like to make it look like a gun.
He actually had a crossbow for it. Yeah.
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
See that? You see that, Joe? You see where it says perfect in bright red?
It's orange.
Yeah, probably one of the best ones on the Wii is the LA Machine Guns and New York Gunblade.
I have that.
Yeah, combo. Yeah, it was combo. Very good.
We have that.
Yeah, that's the best one. I think,
I
on
actually
the Wii.
liked, even though it was cheesy, I actually liked the Attack from the Movies, I think it was called.
What do we do?
I like this.
Oh,
The Switch and
yeah. Yeah, I've seen that.
Yeah, it was cheesy, but it was good.
It was 3D, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was 3D, yes.
Mm-hmm.
shit. Yeah, I was multitasking
Yeah.
like a motherfucker. What about
hard
the
to
Alaskan
find it.
Triangle?
What is that?
What's that?
No, I'm sorry. I was reading the chat. What's up, Overtime Arcades?
You're way behind on the chat then. That was a long time ago.
Mike, what's the score?
What's the score? What? 5-0 Yanks.
No, it's 5-1. Come on, Mike.
Oh, they scored, yeah.
What's the score?
5-1.
Still?
So we're gonna have Overtime Arcades on as well. If
Yeah,
not-
give him a plug. What are they,
not
Vito?
next week. Overtime Arcades.
Yeah, who are they?
Overtime Arcades Restoration Repairs. He's got a real cool channel. Actually, Joe, you'd love his channel. He does basically repairs and things like that on arcade cabinets. Let me pull up his channel so I can pin it.
I'm
They
sorry.
got basic loaded too, man.
The
So
cutscene.
Overtime Arcades. is
Did
all
you do
about
this level
preserving
already?
The golden age of arcade video games. That special time in the 1980s when you could play all the latest hits from just 25 cents a pop. Follow along with Charlie as he grows and maintains his home arcade collection. He's got like a really cool home arcade collection. I'm gonna post his
Oh, I'm sorry.
Don't worry, Alan's got it.
It's 5-3, Mike. Give me a.
No, it's still early, Joe.
He collects like the old school arcades.
yeah, like old school real deal cabinets. He fixes them, he repairs them.
Yeah.
Here, I'm gonna post this thing in the chat. I'll send it to you in a text message so that way you have it.
I'm watching now, Joe. It's 2 outs.
Okay.
First
He's with that crew that does Arcade Anonymous. He's with those guys. I don't know if he's with them entirely, but I know he's in their Discord. That's how I know him.
Reload.
5-3, man. They just scored again.
I know. Mike, give me live updates.
I'm going. I'll put it on my phone.
They had the bases loaded, man. They better get out of this jam. Or
What do you mean? They're still loaded? They're not still loaded, right?
Third. First and third, 2 outs.
Yeah, but first and third is dangerous though. 'cause
Of
you can
course.
go home. Guy in the middle, Joe. Guy in the middle. See him?
Put a crosshair on it, can't you?
Headshot.
Yes, you can.
Headshot. You'll kill him in one
It's
shot.
hard for this. I enjoy a little bit more.
He's got 60 original. God damn, you got 60 total?
What? 60 what?
He's got 60
That's awesome.
original coin-op arcade machines, overtime arcades. I'll send him to the group chat because I know, Joe, you'll want to see this guy. But he's going to be on. We're not doing next week. We're going to do the following week overtime.
Mike, score.
And we'll have you on that week, which is going to be that Wednesday. 60 plus 2 pinball. Do you have any virtual pinball, or you just got
Yeah, right.
pins?
Mike, score.
Still 5-3.
What strikes? Who, tell me.
1 and 2. 2 outs.
1 and 2?
Yeah. Hernandez is up to bat for.
I know. Tell me when he's out.
We got 12 whole people in here, even with
Yeah, with the World Series.
with the World Series on.
That's because Rob's in the house.
Hell yeah, brother.
Rob's in the house.
And nobody cares about me.
Dude, people love you, buddy.
Dude, Rob, everybody loves you. Just stop. You know it.
Yo, you'd be okay. Do you think that those
The only thing I don't like about Rob is he says subscribe to my channel and he asks for a lot of money. You know, he does it too much. Yeah, he just otherwise great guy. Otherwise
you
great.
okay with making the intro? Like, do you think that
Oh shit, Joe.
that gaming store would come on the show for a little
5-5.
bit? I'd love to promote them. I think
Blasted one.
their store is awesome.
Is it me? I don't think my stuff is showing up.
Rob, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
I said, do you think that gaming store? What is it? Rad? What the hell is it called? Rad?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Rad Junk.
Yeah, you think they'd come on for like an hour or two just to shoot the shit and promote their store? I'd love to have them on.
No, man, they're pretty busy because
Get a
they
double,
do.
Joe. Center.
They're due all the maybe after con season, after all the
What'd you
Expos
say?
subside.
Yeah, double
Sure.
center,
Like
2
after
runs
the-
scored.
After
Now
the
Munchie's up.
winter.
5-5.
Yeah. 2 outs. They're still up though.
All right, cool. So yeah, if you don't mind
Yeah.
making the intro to them, that'd be, or just like, hey, this channel wants to talk to you, that'd be great. And then tell her I'll reach out to her or them or whoever it is that I got to talk to. I don't want to be a.
They're relatively new. Honestly, they only started a YouTube because Riff from Pixel Game Squad told them they should, and literally just
It blew up.
took off.
It blew up, man.
Oh yeah.
I like watching it.
instant.
It's interesting. I like it. It's like it's set up like a TV show. I like watching it. I really do.
The recall gives me a headache.
Yeah, they're,
You know you love it.
They're doing good, man. They've had that. So the bar has been around for as long as I can remember. The bar was a popular. They're near our AFSOC headquarters for the Air Force. So I've known of the bar, but I didn't get a chance to go visit it until I think about a year ago. I went in there, and then I was able to get some footage for back when I had the Facebook page. And so I met them then, and then they put on Really Rad Weekend, which is coming up this weekend in Florida, Destin, Florida. And so that's always been a staple of theirs was the expo, and then the Rad Junk store on top of it, and then plus the bar. So them jumping into YouTube was just kind of a spontaneous thing, and holy smokes, man! I think they're at like what 88,000 subs or something. I don't even know.
Nice.
Yeah, it took off. And she's a lot to do with it. She's cute. She's a cutie pie. And she's entertaining. You know what I mean? She knows she's entertaining.
Yeah. Sam, she's really sweet. Joe's a really nice guy too, her husband, and their staff. I've met a few of them, and they're all just really good people. But I don't know, I'm not sure that they do shows because I haven't seen them on anybody's yet because I don't honestly know that they have the time. They're just they've always got stuff cooking, man. That store, like they're not like Pawn Stars where they have a staff that does everything for them, and then they're at the store.
You're out,
working,
Mike. He's
too.
out.
Yeah,
And
dude, they're always busy.
They're like Retro Rick. Rick's
gun.
always taking in trades
Switch your gun.
and selling
Now
it.
you're in.
He's in, baby. Sorry, Rob.
No, yeah. So I don't know if they've even done any shows at all. To be honest with you, I don't know if they even have the time.
All right. I mean, listen, it'd be worth a shot. Just I'm gonna reach out to her through the channel.
You have one guy on the ball.
I'll reach out and say or them, not her. I'm sorry. I don't want it to be creepy like I'm hitting on her. That's not the case.
Nope.
I like the channel. I think the channel is great. It's very interesting to watch.
Hitting yet.
I watch it at
Yeah,
nighttime at work.
First and second 2 out.
Yeah, they're like I said, they do a lot like Retro Rick, where they have some good stuff that comes in, and that's why I like watching it, because you see some really rare stuff come in that you don't
Yep.
see day to day.
Yep, and it's
Yeah,
like
man.
a TV show.
There's another channel that does it too. I forgot the name of it though. Galloping Ghost Arcade. They have a lot of
Galloping
a
Ghost.
lot of good.
Oh,
Yeah,
Dude,
yeah,
Galloping
I'm
Ghost is the
going
shit.
there- I'm going there this summer finally.
Oh, I'm
I wanna
jealous.
Meet up.
Rob, you're going?
Super-
Oh, you
meet up
dog.
with
Oh no, that's
Yeah.
Illinois.
Patman QC and I are going to meet up there.
Nice.
He should be on the mend from his hopeful successful heart surgery.
Yeah, Rob, now that you brought him up, I don't know what you can say, but you want to give everybody an update? How's he doing?
As far as I know, great. He just posted a video, Heavy Barrel, last week that did really well. Same old Pat. Didn't miss a beat as far as, the jokes and everything. The video was great. I think right now he's just resting up, because they've got to give him at least a month of rest at home before they can commit to the surgery for him. And
What type of surgery? Open heart surgery or what?
He's getting, he's got 2 leaky valves in his heart that need to be repaired ASAP.
So what's he getting?
So, but unfortunately,
Stent?
his
or
body
whatever?
needs to be rested though for that. He's been through a lot with this
Yes.
last 2.5 months.
Yeah, I can imagine.
But I feel he's a strong guy, man, and I think he's gonna go through it just fine. And then recovery from that will probably be a while. So I think summer is a reasonable time for him and I to meet up. So.
All right, keep us posted, because maybe it's in Chicago, right? Maybe I'll fly out for that and just because I want to see Galloping Ghost.
Pete,
Maybe I'll fly out for that.
Pete, Pat Man's a good guy. Yeah, you gotta.
Yeah, Joe got to drive. He'll meet you there at 15 hours.
Yeah. Joe, take the train.
Yeah, it's right outside Chicago. There, it's out near God, I can't remember. It's near the Lincoln Park Zoo. It's near that area.
Either way,
I've never been to Chicago.
either way, it's sick because they have so
It'd be
much.
good to go with a native person from Chicago that knows everything, right? Like you know all the good spots to eat and shit.
Yeah,
Fake-ass pizza.
I do. A lot of Chicago's gone downhill though. I haven't really enjoyed going back home.
Right, they finally got out of the job.
Get out.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we'll definitely check it out. Rob,
That's
you
right.
have
That's
to
the
go.
birth-
You good to talk? It's
Yeah.
up to
Wait,
you.
wait. Alan doesn't have a microphone. He said that's the birthplace of pinball.
What's going on? Sorry.
All the major pinball manufacturers are congregated around Chicago area.
Yeah, growing up, when I was growing up, I remember Valley Midway and a bunch of the Williams and all those.
Yep,
were-
there you go.
Midway was one of the best. Yeah.
I would drive by those factories on my way to work. Matter of fact.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, now like Jersey Jack is there, Stern's there, American Pinball.
Yeah, I'd like to go see that stuff too. I'd like to film all that and
Yeah.
things like that. Maybe I'll get a couple buddies to hook us up with.
Those companies now they'll invite influencers and they'll fly them in, and when they release like a new pinball game, and you
we're
do a
not-
tour with them.
Look, we're not big enough yet. I'd love to. That we're gonna. I'm
play
pushing
anybody
for it,
in.
dude.
They
We're gonna
flew
be,
in Vic. They flew in Vic VP. That dude does not have a big following.
No, it doesn't.
got more
Anybody.
Long, that New Yorker.
They fly in anybody you want because they want to get publicity for the
so
machine.
give me-
Bigger. We're not
Yeah,
here.
yeah.
We're not here.
No, yeah.
And I'm not saying like, oh, I'm not saying that. I know we have a great show.
No, they want it for the publicity for the channel.
Okay, well, so then I'll reach out.
Yeah.
I'll reach out then. I'll get in contact info and I'll reach out to them. 'Cause we're going to be having some pretty big names. I believe Gen X Talks is coming on in the next couple of weeks. I'm working on Fire Department Coffee, Fire Department Chronicles, Firefighter Fenton.
Press the
I'm
button
working on a
outside,
bunch of
go
different guests that are pretty big.
Fly out to Stern's.
So it's gonna be an interesting show. Like I said, it's a gaming show that I want it to essentially be like a Joe Rogan with gaming. I think that is the best way to describe us, because we don't just talk gaming, we talk other things.
Am I?
But Rob, do you want me to let you go? Do you want to stay on longer? I don't want to keep you all night.
I don't want to play.
No, yeah, I'll probably stay on for about 10 more minutes, and then I'll probably. I got my wife in there watching King of Queens finally, so we've been watching that every
Oh
night.
my God, one of my favorite
nice.
shows. Love them.
Leia Remini? right?
Yeah, we do 2 episodes a night, so.
Nice.
I saw Kevin James live on Staten Island. Yeah, he did a show.
Oh, okay. Yeah, he's pretty funny, huh?
Oh my God, he's so funny.
Yeah.
Hold on a second. Here you go.
Pardon me while I whip this out.
Excuse me while I
Whip this out.
But yeah, it's a great show. It's one of my favorites.
Take it out.
We were always trying to get each other into like show out me watch a show, and then I'm like, all right, well now you gotta watch this show. The only show that she watched with me that she wasn't too big of a fan of was Eastbound and Down, Kenny Powers.
Oh my god, my favorite. I love that
I
show.
love that motherfucker.
Yeah,
dude.
yeah. She was not a big fan of KP. So,
Look at
Oh
Cammy.
my god, I like when he first went down to the first game in Mexico and he comes out to a humongous intro.
Damn. God damn, Cammy.
yeah.
Cammy got a fatty. So yeah, so he added this. Used to just be a light gun drive. He used to just have a couple hundred games on it. And now he put the entire Mame library. He put all the arcade classics, Naomi 1, Naomi 2, Model 1, 2, 3. He added consoles, which is pretty cool. So you got Super Nintendo, and I think they're complete collections too, right?
Yeah,
Mike?
because they're small. The ROMs are small.
No, but I think it's complete collections.
You know the history behind that, Naomi?
No.
Those are the exact boards they used to make the Dreamcast.
Yes, yes.
Joe, you're a big dream. No, you're a Saturn guy, right? Joe, yours was Saturn.
Same.
But which one do you prefer, Saturn or Dreamcast?
That's tough.
I like Dreamcast better
I would say
personally.
Dreamcast.
Yes.
Slightly.
Slightly, yeah.
Dreamcast is the newer, right?
Dreamcast is a newer one. Saturn was like Sega CD's like competitor.
Saturn was so unfair
Yeah.
because it was
Yeah,
going
I
up
like
against
Dreamcast.
N64.
Saturn was big in
PS2
Japan, but
and-
not America.
Yeah.
Not in
You guys
America,
know the
yeah.
story? There was a debacle between the 32X and the Saturn.
Yes.
So Sega of America was pushing the 32X, and they went all in on it, marketing, NFL, NBA athletes, the whole nine. They had all these press release parties and everything for the 32X. No one told Japan, so Japan was pushing the Saturn. And so then Japan was like, well, we want the Saturn. And so ultimately, they ended up alienating their Sega fan base. And so by the time the Dreamcast came out, nobody cared anymore from Sega. Sega fans were like, we're done with this. And you can also throw in poor marketing on the Dreamcast. Sega had a bad issue with that. And then on top of that, PlayStation 2 had the Blu-ray player with their device.
Yeah.
There was just the Dreamcast was dead before it even arrived.
You guys remember the Blu-ray versus HD DVD wars?
Oh my god, yeah.
Yeah.
Microsoft.
That was
I do
crazy.
Yeah, it was
remember
Microsoft.
that.
That was Microsoft, yeah. It lasted. It didn't last long at
So
all.
painful.
Didn't last long at all.
I know. I was like, what should I get? I don't know.
Well, do you remember when it could have been the Nintendo PlayStation, but Nintendo chose otherwise?
Of course, Super Nintendo. They'll never live that down.
No, it was gonna be.
That was both parties were fighting over who was.
They were fighting over who's going to be in control. You know, like who's going to be.
Both presidents were concerned who was going to get the money, is what
Yeah,
it was,
yeah.
and both felt like one or the other. Sony felt like Nintendo was going to get everything. Nintendo felt like Sony was going to
The
get
Neo
everything.
Geo had
Sony
the
lost.
add-on, the Neo
It
Geo.
would have been really. It would have been really
The
interesting.
same year, the TurboGrafx had their add-on, the CD. At the same year, Jaguar had the Jaguar CD. At the same year, Sega had the Sega CD. Bottom line is add-ons were very big. And Nintendo said, well, why don't we get one? Everyone else has an add-on. Let's get a CD for the Super Nintendo. And Sony said, we'll do it. Why do you have to do it? We'll do it.
Right.
We'll be your third-party vendor.
Well, Nintendo did though. Nintendo actually did go with an add-on. It was a
64.
N64
The CD.
disc drive.
Yes, eventually.
Well,
Yeah.
It was a disc. It wasn't CD though. It was just going to be a disc, like
A disc.
cartridge.
Yes, correct, Rob.
Like
That's right.
Like the Famicom. Remember the Famicoms were?
Yeah, it did come out, but it was like very. I think they had like 6 or 7 games, maybe.
J
Yeah.
J
But
Pill.
that was their next step, but they didn't get that far.
Yeah, it was like a
Because
prototype.
At that point, they were going to combine with Sony to make their next gen CD-based system. And it's interesting because they've never gone to CD since
Yeah, I know. It's like almost.
Wii.
It's almost like they're
Wii and
against
Wii
it.
U,
Yeah,
right? They went
Yeah.
back to cartridge after that. So they
it's gonna be interesting to see what the Switch 2 does. You know.
Did they release it yet?
But that's the thing. When is
I'm
it coming?
excited for it because it's backwards compatible, which means that we can all maintain our Switch library now.
Which I have
Otherwise,
over-
Yeah, you got a
get
fuck
it.
ton
If
of
it
games.
wasn't backwards compatible, I wouldn't get it. I don't think
Rob,
I would.
you know what? I'm 100% with you.
Rob,
Th-
if it wasn't backwards compatible, I might off myself because I have 500 physical Switch games.
Yeah.
Well, that's the one thing about Nintendo is that they're loyal to their people, man.
I agree.
I know a lot of people.
Yeah.
I know people can rag on them because they go after a lot of people, they sue people, but they just want to protect what's theirs, and I don't blame them. And they're making the product for the actual gamer. They're catering to the gamer, and you can't really say that. I don't feel like with a lot of these consoles today.
I agree.
What they're catering to is the dollar. They just want the money, and it's
I like
getting
that.
less and less to where there's a personal feel to gaming.
It's a great point, Rob.
It's not.
Yep.
It's robotic. It's sterile. I'm not a fan of it. There are all these games now that people are trying to make. They're just trying to make these massive movie productions, and it does. People don't want that. I don't want that.
With microtransactions. With microtransactions.
Right.
Yep.
And I don't want multiplayer crammed in my throat. I like to sit at home alone and play a game on campaign all by myself. I don't need to have to play out. You know what I mean? And the future of gaming is just digital, and it has to be with somebody.
That's another thing I was gonna say.
Yeah, fuck digital.
I like that Nintendo sticking with physical. I love that. It's my favorite because at least with physical, I own the game. Like I always own the game.
Rob, I got a great. You talk about digital, tangible thing. I got a great meme I read on Facebook. It said, Generation X is so angry because they bought their entire music library on cassette.
Yeah.
Then 15 years later, they had to repurchase their entire music library on CD. And now they pay a monthly subscription.
The fucking truth. I literally have Apple Music in my cell phone. I have a music store on my cell phone. One second, J Pill. To answer your question, if you're still in here, you asked what is the best light gun drive. My honest opinion at this time, and it's not a knock on Chris Coolmod. I'm not saying his drive is bad. I would go with Jason Baker's for the fact that I prefer Launchbox and Big Box over CoinOps. I like the way it looks. It's smoother. It's more put together. It's less buggy from what I've dealt with. Chris Coolmod makes a great drive, but I think Jason Baker's kind of beats his. Coolmod's got more games. Baker's got the better drive.
It's quality versus quantity.
It's got the better drive.
Yeah, it's quality versus quantity.
And that's not knocking Coolmod. I love Chris Coolmod's drive. He's got a bunch of stuff on here that Jason Baker does not. So that's also a thing. Coolmod's going to have, like you said, quantity over
Quality versus quantity.
And Coolmod does programming on his as well. But with Baker, it's not a collection of games. It's the games put together on a drive, and then he does other things through apps, not apps. I'm sorry, through tools that he has, through code, and through other avenues that he uses to make the games and the things work put together. It literally is just about as plug and play of a drive as can be. It's insane.
And if it wasn't, I could fix it anyway.
Yeah. Same goes for the drive on Jack's arcade cabinet. You guys watch us go from game to game to game to game to game, week in and week out for 3 hours straight. Occasionally I'll reboot the computer because it's a PC and needs to be rebooted, but you see basically almost no problems. This is as plug and play of a drive as possible, and it's a 10 terabyte, and Mike is working on the 24, almost 1.5 times the size of the original drive. It's going to be fucking amazing. Good job, Mike.
Yes.
Yeah, it's great. I'm going to start making some preview videos here soon.
Awesome.
Rob, we're going to let you go. Watch King of Queens
Yes, go right ahead,
with
brother.
your beautiful wife.
Yeah,
In closing, do you
closure.
want to say anything to anyone? You got people on Rumble, I'm watching, Kick, Twitch. We've got 13 people in the chat. We got about 20 people all in. You want to say anything in closing?
Just thank you, all of you, for watching tonight. I appreciate you guys and then the audience having me on. It's I'm always honored and happy to do these kind of things.
Dude, I'll have you on anytime.
Yeah,
We will have you
Rob's
on
the
anytime.
best. Rob's the
That's
best.
a great combo, man. I love it.
Who doesn't want to look at
Thank you,
Keanu Reeves'
guys.
twin? I don't like dudes. I want to cuddle you. I don't like guys.
I'm Timu Reeves.
Timu Reeves.
No.
Holy shit, that's awesome. That is the greatest tag ever.
I thank you guys again, and go
No,
Yanks.
thank you.
All right, man. Have a good night.
yeah.
Give me the mouse over
Rob,
there,
take it easy, man.
the black mouse.
All right,
Later, brother.
night.
That's Retro Rob. He's the man, Retro Rob.
Yeah, he's
Uh,
so cool.
Gen Master, to answer your question, he is going to start doing updates, yes.
Who?
Baker. He's working on the process now. He's doing
Yeah.
beta testing.
What was
on it.
Gen Master's question?
He was asking if Baker's Drive has updates. It will have free updates.
Yes,
Yes,
there is a
It's in beta right now. He's testing it, and once it's ready to go, he's going to do full release. of it.
That's why I showed you the update. I'm actually one of the people that are lucky enough. He's nice enough to let me test it. So it's working great. It takes a little bit depending on how much stuff you need to update, but it's as flawless as can be from what I've seen. The updating thing, you could
Updating
go.
is easier with Acres
God.
Drive than it is with Cool Mods. I'll tell you that right now.
100%. And I'm not
Cool Mod
shitting on
updating
Cool
is a
Mod.
kind of pain in the ass.
Yes, Cool Mod updates the entire drive. He deletes it and rewrites the whole drive.
Baker just does the updates.
It's whatever you need. It fixes whatever you need. You can individually select if you just want to get the files. If you don't want to put all the games, you could choose what you do and don't want. It's pretty cool.
Now, I heard Jason's also working on he has a large 16 terabyte drive.
Yes.
As like an auto updater for that. I think
Yes.
that's next, right?
Yeah.
That's
I have
cool.
it too. I'm gonna
How many terabytes?
16.
60 terabytes.
16.
16.
16. Okay.
Yeah. Which is pretty good. It's good size.
Oh, yeah, wait.
I have that one at home.
24.
Inning go over, Mike.
I love Jason's 16 terabyte drive.
Joe, switch spots because I got to get to that computer.
All right, wait, hang on.
I got to get to the computer.
Yeah, your boy struck out.
I know.
Base is loaded too.
Mike's a Met fan.
Yeah, I know. I'm waiting to get the broom. I was trying to get the brooms out yesterday.
I love to do like a
You
road trip.
bastard, you.
Once Jason releases his Integra Retro cabinet, wouldn't it be fun to do like a road trip to visit Jason?
That's a damn good idea.
Filming and stuff. That'd be fun.
Where's he, Ohio?
Yeah.
He's out of
Yeah.
Ohio, right?
No, Maine. Southern Maine. About 6 hours,
That's
I
not
think,
bad.
drive. Yeah. Not terrible.
Yeah, we'll go out for a weekend, make it
Yeah.
a road trip.
Yeah.
There's an arcade up there.
Ooh.
I've actually already spoke to him. Yeah, it's in the works.
Thank you,
Oh,
Rob.
so-
Appreciate you, brother. Okay.
Oh boy, what do you got, Joe?
Well, I'm glad you asked, Vito. It's funny you asked because this is something that I've heard the rumors about for a year.
Okay.
And then it came out, and I said, well, this still isn't real. Still didn't believe it. Until I saw it in the actual store. Are you ready for this? This is Oreo
Oh, yeah.
ice. Oreo Coca-Cola.
So good.
It's so bad.
It's so good. I love it. It's one of my favorite drinks. I swear.
Mike's full of shit.
Swear to God.
Pass this to Mike.
Drank one 2 weeks ago.
No, he didn't.
I did.
Did he really?
Amazing.
Alan.
It tastes like you're drinking liquid Oreo. It's mad good.
Is it Coca-Cola or is it Oreo or is it just a bunch of shit?
His name is.
This is Oreo Coca-Cola. Goes out to my boy E-Rock from work.
I want it.
Loves Oreos.
I want you to
6'6"
wait.
guy
Wait,
who
we're gonna
loves
taste it
Oreos.
together right now. Come on.
Hold on. Let me fix my mic. Hey, Al, you want to play? So you play something else with you? I just put this on because it was. Joey, give him the
I'm not
keyboard.
getting anywhere.
All right, on 3. Ready? 1.
Wait.
I already drank mine.
hold on.
Halfway.
Drink.
I already drank half this fucking
Oh,
thing.
my God.
All right,
Ready?
1,
2.
2, 3.
Mad good.
That's fucking disgusting.
Mad good.
That's good, yeah.
That's mad
No.
good.
No.
It's good.
No.
Joe, they make a Slurpee of it too.
No, that's not okay.
7-Eleven.
No. Why would you do that? Seriously.
Wow, and for those that haven't tried this, it really is like taking Coca-Cola.
And Oreo.
It's as though you take Coke and an Oreo, multiple Oreos, put it in a blender. That's what this tastes like.
No.
Yeah.
Strange.
Yeah.
Wow, I don't know.
The actual Oreos are terrible. The Coca-Cola Oreos.
I heard that.
Terrible.
My buddy Eric at work had
So bad.
the Oreos and the soda. He's he's like a whore for Oreos, Eric. It's funny.
Well, that's Oreo Coca-Cola, brought to you by
Mame, though.
Coca-Cola and Oreo.
Yeah. Nabisco. Ding.
Oh, this is a good one.
What is this?
Genesis, yeah.
That's a good one.
Bless you.
So, Jen Mass wants to know if you ever tried real lime in your Diet Coke, Joe.
No, I do real lemon.
Yes,
Yeah,
of
that's
course.
good.
Yeah, lime's good. Yeah, Coke and lime's awesome. Hey, Joe, I'm glad this is actual zero sugar. I could drink it.
Is it really?
Yes.
Oh.
Bro, look at this nonsense. I can't stand this shit. So I'm looking at the Twitch chat and the Kick chat, and I get these fucking.
Yeah.
Let me.
boost your channel. Yeah.
Fuck you. Boost these nuts. That's what you can boost.
I stream on Twitch.
Boost my
What's
nuts.
going on? People want to help us?
No, it's not people. It's these
It's like a
scam
scam.
artists.
It's like a scam.
I would never
Yeah.
Never pay for subscriptions. Never pay for likes.
Yeah.
I would fucking never pay
Well,
for
sure, anyway, though, they take your money and don't do anything.
I earn my shit organically, or I'll fucking delete it.
They take your money and don't do nothing.
Yeah, I stream every night on my Xbox. I play Valorant. I play the new Call
What's
of Duty.
the point of empty subs and you're filming to nobody?
And they do it all the time.
Who cares?
I agree.
Yeah.
You can build it from scratch. 1 becomes 2, 2 becomes 4, and so on.
Catch me on Twitch, DJ Multi-Mic
DJ Multi-Mic.
on Twitch.
It's a DJ
Streaming
thing,
from
right?
my- yeah, I used to DJ, so it just took over from there. But I stream from Xbox. I play a lot of.
There's Multi-Mic. That's your video game channel.
Yes,
And then there's DJ, and that's your And then there's Dancing Mike. He was a competitive dancer for 6 years.
Stripper Mike.
Magic Mike. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Then there's Magic Mike on the weekends.
Magic Mike. Very good.
Have you started posting any like how-to videos?
I'm gonna start.
You're gonna start.
Do it with-
Yeah, it's gonna happen.
Good idea.
No, I'm gonna start with the 10 now, so people know what they can do with it and things like that. And then with the 24, do the same thing.
I need a video on how to replace one of my RGB buttons. Jack sent me something.
So easy.
I'm like looking at it. I'm looking in the underside of the control panel. I'm like,
Do you have,
I don't
you
know.
have the gold leaf?
Yeah.
Easy. It's
That's
clips.
it.
They
I
clip right
didn't-
in.
But it seems like I looked at the undercab. It seems like they're not wired in a clip fashion.
They should be.
Okay.
And
Wait,
then
what?
untwists on the bottom like a screw.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's
Out.
it's
Three
clips,
clips
dude.
you pull off.
What are you looking at, Joe?
No, I mean, yeah, the button itself, but then the wires that
You
go
want
to
this?
the
Three clips.
main.
You don't even have to touch that. You just have to unplug the
Oh.
clip side,
Bring it
the
upstairs.
button
Okay,
side,
okay, I'm
and then
gonna
plug the new one
Bring
in.
it upstairs, let the
Okay.
girls.
You're not gonna have to touch the wires going into the
All right.
thing. So
It's
you're good.
called Oreo Coca-Cola, Bella.
Coca-Cola. It tastes exactly like Oreo Coca-Cola.
Mollusk.
Yeah,
you
but
know, like
not.
the-
I don't like it.
But I'm like,
I want to know your opinion.
I-
Do you taste more
Your-
Oreo or do you taste more Coke?
New clips onto the new one. Shouldn't you have to run the new wires?
okay. All right.
It is disgusting.
Crap, I don't know how to do this.
The Blue Oyster. Oh my god, I love Police Academy. By the way,
Tastes like coffee?
Joe, you ever see Police? Joe, somebody said you're lucky to work at the Blue Oyster. From
yeah.
Of course.
Academy.
Oh, the guy's dancing.
Yeah, yeah.
It's like,
Just gotta take it upstairs.
They always get locked in there.
yeah.
He always gets locked in there every single time.
Okay. You going to bed?
And that song comes on.
Yeah. That's so cute.
I love Police Academy.
Yeah, that was
Those are great movies.
Yeah. High Tower, yeah.
The first one was classic. I love
Me
the
too.
first
Give that to your sisters.
one. Like when the guy makes some pop.
Hey, your mom
The
tastes
first one, Joe. There's no spots. The lot's full. Sorry.
Yeah. It's good. That's the first
This
one.
call, William Mahoney. You got it, sir.
Some of those
Sideways.
movies were.
The guy that does the voices.
Do you remember Mannequin?
yeah.
I love that
the second
movie.
one better than the
Nothing's gonna stop us now. Is my song? That's my song. That's my jam.
From Mannequin?
Yes, that I can fucking sing that song word for word like.
So happy, Jim.
Mannequin was a great movie.
Nothing's gonna stop us now.
Yeah, I saw all 7 too, JR. They were great. Classics, man.
Kim Cattrall was. I was in love with her.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Oh, I mean, back in the day, forget it.
Still hot.
Kim Cattrall was in one of the.
Yeah, I guess.
That's off of
She's
that.
in one of the Police
Oh,
Academy
she's
too.
in Sex and the City.
She was at Sex and the
She
City.
was in Police Academy too.
And-
I think Police Academy 2 or 3 or 1. I think it's 2.
All right. So once again, if you haven't tuned in, we are going to be taking next week off. We'll be back the following week on
You
Wednesday.
know what,
the
Jen
regular
Master? I
time.
don't know what happened to Steve in Gutenberg. I don't know.
And,
He was great.
like-
Is that game coming today or tomorrow?
Road Circuit was a great
Is
movie
that game
too.
still coming or no?
No, because there was an issue with connecting.
fine.
And I want to do it right. You know what I mean? I don't want to have somebody on half-ass.
Well, I mean, this has been the second week. I don't even want to. Well, I'll say after.
Thanks a lot, Joe.
This is the third or fourth week.
Thanks, Joe.
You didn't know what I was going to say, Vito.
That there's
Thanks
been
a lot, Joe.
no. Exactly what
You
Hey,
were.
Joe, I think we're frozen. I'm just joking. I'm just joking.
beat him with the
I
microphone.
know. I was going to say.
Come back to me beating my Joe with the microphone.
Yeah.
Oh my God, JR, that's a great scene when he's trying to talk to the people.
Oh, that's the best scene ever.
Oh my God.
Many.
Many.
Man, I was so looking forward to this drink. It's terrible.
It's really bad.
Mike, I don't know how you drink it.
The cab we're playing on right now, J Pill, is Arcades Are Fun
give it a
cabinet.
plug.
It's really good. Jack's an awesome guy. And if you're in the Jersey area or New York area, he delivers like by hand, which is nice. I like that. But his cabs are awesome. Check out his website, arcadesoffun.com, or his Facebook.
Yeah, you got to be within 200 miles
200
of
miles of-
Flemington, New Jersey, and he will hand deliver it to you.
He's down to Virginia and stuff, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's an awesome guy. His
Yeah,
cabinets are
That's
awesome.
incredible. By
Yeah,
the way.
he drives. He'll drive to fucking Massachusetts.
That's incredible.
He has,
So it's
Connecticut. So yeah, he'd be able to deliver to you.
yeah, he'll deliver. He'll hand deliver.
So you
Not
hand
only will
deliver
he
to your
deliver
house.
it, yeah, he brings it to
That's
you.
one of the reasons I went with him.
Sorry, Mikey, I'm talking over you. He brings it to you.
He brings it to you, sets it up, shows you how to use it.
Yep. And then he
That's
leaves.
what I loved. Because I didn't want to risk having it shipped and getting damaged and stuff like that. I've heard a lot of horror stories.
I'd like to thank Mike for making this wonderful Halloween
website.
theme.
I did this in a half hour.
Yeah.
Not even.
And that was the deciding fact. That was one of the deciding factors with going with him. Number one, I like small family business mates. You know what I mean? I love small family businesses.
From
Number two,
Lorraine.
he's from Jersey.
This Coke is the
I heard it.
nastiest thing
I liked it.
I have ever tasted.
I like it.
It smells like an Oreo and tastes like fake coffee. What's your
With an aftertaste of Jägermeister.
Bella said that.
I like it.
Lorraine,
Bella said it was
I will
coffee.
come and I will fix the nasty taste in your mouth in about
Oh.
45 minutes.
Hey.
Soon, bitch. Soon.
Hey, now.
Hey.
Bow, chicka, wow, wow. Oh, but anyway, what was I saying?
Oh, yeah. 100%. J-Rod.
It is coffee. She's right.
Nasty.
J-Rod, everything we eat, man. If the FDA in the United States is terrible. We're all fucked anyways.
And that's why RFK Jr. is going to take care of business, allegedly. We'll see. He's going to be in charge of fixing
everything that's in the United
fucked
States
up
right now is
bullshit.
banned in every other country.
If Trump wins,
Disgusting.
God willing. Oh, shit.
Go ahead, Joe.
I've outed myself.
Oh, God.
If
No
Trump,
politics.
Coming after you.
no, when I threw in God willing. If Trump wins, what the rumor is that RFK is supposed to.
Rumor, it's very open. His cabinet is the bomb. I wish he had these.
They listed 400. Are you ready for this? 480 things in our food that aren't in other countries' food.
disgusting.
That's insane, Vito.
Listen, my wife, when we first had kids, my wife went on this tangent for because my kids have bad reactions to a lot of the bullshit in the food. They are a prime example of everything that's fucked up in our food. You give my kids these artificial flavors and sweeteners, they're bouncing off the walls more so than usual. We switched everything to organic, and their behavior changed immediately. They were nicer to one another. They were it was amazing. Like those red and yellow dyes are fucking horrible for children.
All right, let's see what you got here. Mortal Kombat X, Mr. Bones, my wife's.
What was your wife's favorite game? That's why I put it.
Thank you. Mikaki, that's a good one. Night Trap, Night Creatures,
Play some for your for Michelle.
Nightmare on Elm Street.
Yeah, put that on.
Game's hard as
Very
shit.
hard.
I remember.
Nosferatu,
I remember renting on my boy Alfonso.
Fuse.
Red Die 40, yes.
Page.
Lorraine knows.
Quarantine was a good game too. It was a pain in the ass.
Well, we got about a dozen people in the chat. I want to know everybody's favorite Halloween movie. I'll start. Let's start with the room. Mine's Creep Show. Alan.
It's more of a recent Midnight Mass.
Ooh, good choice.
What is that?
Yeah, newer. Mike, your turn.
Jesus Christ, this is such a hard question. There's so many good movies.
It is. It is our question.
Well, hold on. What do you consider a Halloween movie? Like you said, creep.
Horror.
Anything horror.
Yeah.
Okay, that's Mike's right. That's fucking. There's a lot of.
So many good horror movies. That thing's almost impossible to answer.
I'm gonna go with Friday the 13th, number 4 with Corey Feldman. Where he
Jason Takes
chops up-
Manhattan?
No, that's 7. Is it 4 with Corey Feldman?
Yes.
Where he chops up. That is my favorite one.
That it's a great one.
Yeah, that's one of my favorite ones.
The ending scene, Corey Feldman, spoiler alert.
Die.
Yes.
I can't answer this
He's
question.
bald. Yeah.
Too many movies I like. I can't anscer the question.
Come on, Mike.
I don't have
This
like-
isn't a deep conversation.
I also like the newer remake of Friday the 13th they did a couple years ago with the kid from what's that fucking Supernatural show?
I don't have one go-to movie.
The big fucking tall kid. I like that one was good. And
Which one?
The newer Michael Myers by Rob Zombie. That was really good.
Really? Was that
The
good?
new Halloween, yeah, that Rob Zombie made was great.
Oh,
House of a Thousand
Have
Corpses
Eyes.
was great. Holy shit.
Ugh.
I'm going down a rabbit hole.
that was always
House of a
trash.
Thousand
You
Corpses.
know what my wife's favorite horror movie is? My wife's favorite horror movie is House of Wax. I hate that movie.
What's that?
Oh,
one
okay,
with
yeah.
the,
Paris Hilton.
Yeah.
What's that one with the
We-
guy has the wings and he has like part?
Oh, that movie's good though.
Saw and Scream. All right, Scream is good.
Scream is good.
Dad loves that one.
That's a good
Which one?
movie.
Yeah.
We got Friday the 13th. We got Red Die 40 by Lorraine.
Red Die 40.
Red Die 40.
We got Ernest Scared Stupid by Overtime Arcade Game Restoration. We got Elvira by JPill22.
You know what?
We got Halloween 3 by J-Rod.
Oh, dude, that's
We
only
got
the song
Saw and
with Matt,
Scream
right?
by Endgame Arcade. What's up, Endgame?
I don't like that Halloween, but that fucking song, Happy Halloween, Halloween.
You know what
That song
Saw
is
I
stuck
like?
in my head.
Saw 2 was one of my favorite movies I liked.
Saw 2's pretty good.
There you
When they come up
go.
in the house. That
Saw 1 was good. When he gets up off the ground at the end.
How about I don't want to be buried in a pet
You know what
cemetery?
my favorite horror movie was?
What?
Star Wars Episode 7, 8, and 9. Those are my favorite.
Those are pretty.
Fucking
No, Star Wars Episode 1 was.
I'm with you on 8 and 9.
Jar Jar Binks was scary as
8 and
hell.
9, worst horror movies ever.
Yes.
Seven likes the worst witch for
He's
Firuza
crazy.
Balk.
He's crazy.
Because Firuza Balk looked just like her. 7 is trash.
No,
7
what?
fucking ruined my childhood. Fuck all 3 of you.
Oh,
Wait.
7's great.
No.
I'm with him 8 and 9.
7 ruined my childhood. It killed Han Solo. Luke was a pussy. Okay?
Ugh.
It ruined the story. You brought in fucking woke Disney. No, thank you. I don't like woke Star Wars.
Oh, God.
And I don't care that they gave her a female Jedi. I'm all for a female Jedi. Give me a real story. Don't give me Episode 4. all
That scene where Finn goes down
fell right asleep.
in Episode 7,
Thanks, I didn't see it.
and Kylo calls for the saber.
Good, thanks.
He calls for the saber,
Yeah.
and it flies past him and goes into Rey's hands.
Yeah.
And she ignites. And then John Williams. And you're the viewer, and you're like, all right, next one up. Next man up. Here we go. She's a chick. She's delicate. She's, but we're with her.
Yeah.
We're with her.
No, we're not. I wasn't.
What about the beginning? Kylo Ren.
That is not my
He
Skywalker.
freezes the laser blast.
Yes.
Walks past it.
Oh.
It's like
7. You know
that
what?
was a cool shot.
You know what angers me?
Fake ass.
8 and 9 could have been
Vader
so
from
much
Wish.
better.
That's what he is.
They blew it. Like 7 was so good, and then
Fake Darth
to
Vader.
follow it up with 8 and 9, it's like, what,
Oh yeah, 8 was.
what are you
Made
doing?
Force pussy suicide, bro. You first of all,
Yeah, 9.
Hamill lost his mind, and rightfully so.
You know what?
They put a
Screw
gaggle
Mark
on him.
Hamill.
Yeah.
Well, I agree with you with his political views. He can eat a dick. But Luke Skywalker is my childhood hero, and they ruined it. Sorry. Imagine they ruined. Who's your childhood hero, Joe?
Fiction or nonfiction?
Wait, time out. Speaking
Who's
of
your childhood
things
hero?
being ruined,
Father.
anybody see the terrible statue that they gave to Dwayne Wade in Miami?
No.
No.
Google it right now on your phone.
Hold on. I will.
It is literally the worst piece of shit I've ever seen in my life.
Who's your
And this guy,
childhood hero?
Dwayne Wade, is saying he likes it. There's
Are you
no
talking
way,
about
like,
fiction?
Mine is Luke Skywalker.
David Hasselhoff, if we're talking fiction.
So Michael Knight.
Yes.
God, Knight Rider
So
was
imagine
great.
they made Michael Knight a pussy and forced pussy suicide.
Knight Rider was a great show.
And he blows up Kit. And then all of a sudden some other weirdo is now Kit and Michael Knight.
Speaking of Knight
How
Rider.
do you feel?
Speaking of Knight Rider, another great show, A-Team. Oh,
Oh yeah.
that was my favorite show.
What the fuck?
How is that Dwayne Wade? You know, people, there's so,
He looks like an agony. Yeah.
there's,
He looks like he stubbed
time
his
out.
toe really
people
hard.
are
on
in
the
such an
coffee table.
uproar that they
And
want
he's
the guy.
pointing down to it.
Yeah.
People are in such an uproar. They want him to redo it. That's how bad it is.
That bad?
It's bad. Joe, look, they did a thing like the guy from Idaho Power Rangers.
That's the face?
He looks Asian. That doesn't even look like Dwayne Wade.
I don't know what it is, bro. And Dwayne Wade said he's okay with it, but there's no way he is. He's
Okay.
mad.
What is he
doesn't want to
pointing
say
down
nothing to the
to? How
guy.
bad the
He
statue
doesn't want to like say to the guy's face it
Why
looks
the
like crap.
face like that? Yeah. What? I don't.
That was the face he made like in one of the playoff games.
Oh, my
He looks like he stubbed his toe really hard on the coffee
That's
table.
like
and he's like fucking
frozen
screaming.
carbon.
That's a nightmare. That's
suffering.
my favorite horror movie. That's that.
Yeah, you're right, Alan. That's good. That's good. It's true, Alan.
I pity the fool.
No, I just
pity the fool.
last week I had to fly for business and I downloaded. I never saw it. The Thing. With Kurt
Great.
Russell.
Oh, you never saw it?
Not
It was
its entirety.
great.
It was great.
Hello?
Excellent, right?
God.
Isn't it excellent?
Amazing effects. For
Yes.
1982.
For 1982.
Yep. You see that, Vito? The Thing.
Yes.
Oh.
That's the one where they find it frozen or whatever, right?
Yep. And it's Oh.
The remake to that wasn't bad. They did a remake to the
Oh,
thing.
I
It wasn't
watched
terrible.
Yeah.
It wasn't bad. It was pretty good.
I didn't see the
The remake was
remake.
good. With the girl, it was like a female lead.
You like Doom, Joe?
Yeah, Doom was ahead of its time in the sense of.
I never did first person.
I installed this game on my DOS PC. It was 15 discs.
Yeah. Oh God, back in the
Oh
day.
my god!
Imagine getting a
Enter
disc 11.
1.
Imagine
Enter
getting a disc 11. Disc
Enter
corrupted.
3.
Disc corrupted or something corrupted. You
Yeah.
got to fucking redo it all over again from start to scratch.
Oh God. 6'5".
Where are they now? They in the Yankee Stadium?
They're in Yankee Stadium, so get the brooms out.
Oh, they're trying. They're trying to fucking
Get
win.
the brooms.
They're trying to upset, huh?
No, you know what's gonna happen? I'll predict. Hey, you want to know the future? Yankees win
There
tonight.
you go. Game 7.
LA takes it in LA.
Game 7.
No, LA takes game 6 in LA.
They gotta make their advertisement money.
Yeah,
Bro.
of course. That's how it works.
Get out of here, Mike.
Ain't going to 7.
Mike, you're such a Met hater. God Almighty.
Met fan,
I know,
Yankee hater.
Are you kidding me? I had my room ready to go last night. I had it ready.
dude. What an asshole! Why would you do that? And you didn't even fucking face Freeman. You think you're gonna take them to 6 without facing Freddie?
Listen, brother. Yankees Mets could have had the World Series. Then we would have saw a real game.
That would have been amazing.
That would have been amazing. I would have loved every minute of it. But they can't. They can't let that happen, Joe, because then there's no revenue for anybody else. Because then only New York is going to watch the World Series.
Yeah, right.
Because no one else is going to watch. Because either way, New York wins.
Yeah, right. It's true.
I'm serious.
You're right.
All the revenue goes down. The original Subway Series World Series, one of the lowest watched World Series ever.
The Subway Series?
Yes.
In 2000?
Yes.
Why is that?
Because I just said to you, who's winning the World Series? New York.
People were
So
hating.
nobody's going to watch it. Why is anybody else in the country going to watch it?
I say. That's true.
I'm not sure a diehard baseball fan.
You're not going to watch it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I say. Mike. All right.
Oh, Joe,
No, but seriously,
pause the game for 30 seconds.
I hope the Yankees do win. I really do.
Yeah, sure you do.
I do. Because
Remember-
it's still New York.
Remember the idea I pitched? We stream for 3 hours total.
Here, hold this.
2 hours on YouTube, 3 hours on Rumble. So the last hour of Rumble is completely us, whatever the fuck we want to say, whatever we want to talk about,
Which is on top.
for 1 whole hour. What do you
Need
think?
it right now. Oh,
What'd
God.
you do?
I did that. I'm sorry. I got it.
What do you think?
Oh,
like what
God.
Say that again.
Okay. So pay attention to me. Stop distracting him with shit.
Get rid of it.
No, it's right there.
The second time.
It's right there.
All right, pay attention to me.
Oh.
We start the stream on YouTube. We go 3 hours total, right?
Okay.
The first 2 hours, we're on YouTube.
Okay.
Then from the third, but we're going to be on Rumble as well for those 2 hours. We finish up the last hour on Rumble.
Okay.
YouTube gets shut off. If you want to see us, you go to Rumble, just like they do for Russell Brand. I kind of like that. Or we could just try it, see how
I
it
like
works.
that. I like that.
Because then it's it's uncensored. We want to talk
I mean,
politics. We can
I
talk
moon
politics.
people and like go crazy.
I don't know if you can do nudity, but I mean it's free speech.
No, nudity is
so-
never a thing. You can't do
Yeah,
that.
you could basically we talk politics if we want. We could discuss actual real current events. I want to also start talking about gaming news. So we got to put a little bit
I mean, if we're on Rumble, we should utilize it in the sense of doing something we can't do on YouTube.
for sure, which is talking freely about
Can I
politics.
follow myself? Can I molest Mike? Can
I
I
don't
do
know.
all
Let's
that?
find
Do
out.
that already. What do you mean?
Let's find out. But
What
it's
do you
what
think
Opie, it's what Opie and Anthony used to do when they'd do the walk. They'd walk over from FM radio. They'd walk over to Sirius Satellite and do the last 2 hours uncensored. It was great.
Yeah.
Now,
I'm in.
if you do a search on Google, does a Rumble video
I
of
can't
your
upload it,
channel show up, for example?
Oh, sorry.
I gotta look.
Okay.
I gotta look. I know. So we filmed for the first time last week. We streamed for the first time last week on Rumble. There's over 70 or 80 views
Try not
with
to.
0 promotion and 5 subscribers. So I think that's a good indication that that's not bad. I mean, it's 70, whatever, 80, whatever it is. It's not a high number, but on something we've never been on before,
Oh,
I think
God.
that's pretty decent.
I broke it. That's my bad.
All right, so we got to reboot it.
Yeah. Sorry, Joe.
Yeah, maybe YouTube is just too busy.
No, he did. We're good.
Just so much going on. Rumble's just a smaller pond.
Well, what happens is
Women.
you're monetized instantly
Yeah.
with Rumble. So I think that's a big plus.
I posted
Rumble is fiending for
did?
content like ours. I'll send you a video that I watched,
tutorial video.
and he was talking about basically doubling your subscriber size in 10 minutes. So I figured, screw it. Let me
But
try.
Joe, how you liking your Atari that I modded for you?
I love it. He did such a great job, the guy.
Nice.
I'm
That's another 15-minute job.
so happy.
All right.
I did it last minute because I was like, I was putting it off. I got such a busy week, and then I'm like, oh, I feel bad. I told Joe I'd do this for him. I told Joe I'd do this for him. So the day before I was coming here, I did it.
Are you serious?
I swear. I took about 3 hours. About 3 hours.
He didn't have Sega ages.
Yeah, it's always been there. It's
No,
actually,
no.
believe it or not, you know what emulator?
No.
Believe it or not, you know what emulator?
No, you just couldn't see it. It's hidden.
Ages is like
It's hidden.
it's an arcade software, but it runs off PS2 emulation.
Wow.
There's a ton of shit on here that you can't see. That's
Vito, I would have known Sega ages. Yeah,
it's hidden. Do you understand? It's
So-
hidden. You cannot see it.
I could see it.
No, you see it now. You couldn't see it.
Why do I see it now and I never saw it?
It was there. You just-
Because
15 months.
we go.
he unhid it
Joe doesn't know the wheel. Joe don't know the wheel.
can see it
Joe, where's F, Joe?
So you unhit other systems also?
Sega Hikaru. I don't have that on Jason's drive.
It sucks anyway. You don't want it.
Sucks,
It's
yeah.
horrible. The emulation. So it wasn't really that great of a system in the arcades, and the emulation is trash. All the games played was like glitchy. Like see how the ground's missing.
Right.
A lot of the games have a lot of glitches. One of the games has no sound. The emulation's trash. The only game that's good is the Pod Racer, the Star Wars Pod Racer game.
Okay.
That game's all right.
Doesn't look like trash.
It was a shitty.
I don't know about you. Double Dragon's gone.
Yeah, I don't know what happened.
You know
With
what's amazing? Yeah.
It's not in
They
favor.
won't tell me why. They're both playing dumb.
Conspiracy.
They're both, yeah. They said
I actually got tired of.
together, these two. I'm convinced.
I got tired of seeing it, so I deleted it.
And they
Yes.
say, fuck
Yes.
Joe.
Because
From now on, I'm making a list of
our
games
goal
Joe
in life
plays,
is
and I'm going to delete it.
How can we annoy Joe? Because you're at the top of the list of what we're thinking about.
I said, let me see. Double
Out of your
Dragon, Joe
mind.
plays at every stream, so let me delete that piece of shit.
I'm fiddling with this thing and he's adding shit. So
I'll fix
I don't
it,
understand
Joe.
how-
Remind
did
me
you
to fix it. I'll fix
yeah,
it.
did you? It probably got hidden.
Now,
Oh,
Mike,
God.
for the 24, are you
But I mean, it's on here in 17 different
doing like
things.
Jason, where you could do a lot of the control panel, like you don't have to do the Xbox?
Yeah.
controller?
And not only that, but I'll make a tutorial how you can do it.
both.
No, but I'll make a tutorial how you can do it yourself. I'll show you how to open the program, and you can do it all yourself. Golf, the game doesn't have it.
Nice.
It's a program called X Input to it basically turns the panel into an
Can
Xbox
I ask you
controller.
something? Go ahead, finish what you're saying.
It's an it's a key program that you can turn the control panel into Xbox controller.
Graphics
So you can
look
map the
better.
buttons as if it was an Xbox controller.
Graphics look better, don't they?
Jason
The
Todd,
graphics
does
are a
he
little
run
bit
like
smoother, don't they?
Like a super script?
I'm being serious.
You knew exactly what I was about to say.
No, he just does.
What's that?
He pre-configures it. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, no, I adjusted the
Graphics
TV.
look like this.
I did there's a whatchamacallit on there. There's a Vito maybe put it on there. It's a filter. I can turn it off.
You can.
Oh, it's like a retro arch filter?
It's a filter that makes it look better. Yeah.
Is it a hop in the ass to turn it off?
No. You want to see the original graphics?
It's
right?
it's also probably the TV because I souped
No,
up the
it's a
TV
filter.
graphics.
It's a shader.
Oh,
Called shaders.
Is this retro?
I like the way it looks. What's wrong? What's the matter? What's the matter with the way it looks?
Video, right? No, you're going to the wrong
Quick
place.
menu. No, I know where it is.
Down.
I know where it is. It's a shader. I got to turn it off.
Why are you arguing with him?
Shaders
He's
right here.
fucking with you.
Watch.
He even
Video
bothered-
shader's off. Now it
paying
should look
him
like
money.
it did originally. No, it didn't turn off.
Thank you. You want to listen to me now, or do
No,
you
yeah,
want to
it
do a
did.
wise ass?
It turned off.
It didn't turn off.
It didn't. I know. Hold on. I don't know why it didn't.
You got to exit out and enter back in, or can
No.
you change it on the
He's
go?
got to go to video. He's
No,
not
I turned it
listening.
off.
Can
Turned
you
it
go
off.
to video and listen to me?
Hold on.
Video, down.
It's off.
No, time out.
It's off. I'm reloaded. Hold on.
Yeah, now it's back to the shitty graphics.
Reload it. No, it's not. I think I have to save it. That's the problem.
So to have you guys over, you can check out the VPN
It's still on.
show.
I know.
My VPN.
You gonna
Yeah.
send me over?
Yeah.
Thank you. I didn't want to say anything, but
Yeah, no.
when I found out Vito went over your house,
Yeah, I was kind of jealous.
you hurt my
And
feelings.
then the video went at 3 o'clock, and I could have went. This asshole.
Oh.
I told you I was going at 3 o'clock. You said you couldn't because your wife was watching a kid, or you were watching a kid.
You left that out.
Because you would have been very distracting. That plus you couldn't that weekend. I went on Saturday.
Sure you did.
No,
Sure you did.
when did I go?
Sure you did, Vito. Yeah, sure.
Sure.
Got off work, took a nap, and you came.
It's not shaders.
Now load it.
You met the alpacas, the chickens, right? Yeah.
Big fat duck.
The fed duck. Yeah. Fat ducks.
It's still on, Mike.
I don't know why it won't turn off. That's weird.
It could be the TV.
No, it's not TV.
I adjusted the graphics on the TV to make it better and brighter.
Go back into the. Give me the thing, Mike.
No, I got it. I know.
Yeah, give it to him. It's gonna
This is
fuck the
not.
whole thing
You
up.
don't do
Go
it
to
here.
video.
This is generic. You don't do it here. This would remove it for everything.
No, go down.
It's got to be in this menu.
Go to video, Mike. Mike, go back. No, it's not that. Go back.
Hold on.
No, go back. Please.
Shut up.
Back.
Shut up.
This isn't it.
It'd be here if anything.
No, video. Yes. Go down. No, that's not here. You did this on purpose.
I didn't do it on purpose.
Go back. Go back. Back.
I did this on purpose, Joe.
Can you go back? Back again. Go to video.
It's not here.
Mike, I know it. Go. Yeah. Video. Video.
All right, this is generic though.
Access it. Go down.
Uh-huh.
Remove video.
Oh, I got it right
filter.
here. I got it.
Oh, no.
This
You
is-
didn't have it.
Yeah.
I had it, motherfucker.
Sorry.
Alan, get my back.
Yeah.
Thank you. Fuck you, Mike.
I don't know how to turn this off. Actually.
No,
Oh, here we go.
remove
Got it.
filter. Do you believe this? Do you believe this? Can somebody get me here?
Now I gotta save. We gotta go back in though.
I listen. I told him to do this 16 times. Does that look clear? Tell me. Alan, am I fucked up?
I want to see what the game looks like now.
We gotta save it now though.
Go back. You don't have to save it.
It won't load.
Scott Bedos.
Okay, there we go.
Check that out.
I like the other graphics better.
Alan,
Let me see.
Alan, you ready?
Yeah, let me see.
I like the other. This looks like shit.
Yeah, it's not polished now. Like all the
Alan,
edges are all rough.
Alan,
and stuff.
I like the other graphics
You
better.
know what? I like
Smoother graphics.
smaller. Like a lot of these games, I like.
I don't like that. You
like
like
that?
Baker?
No,
Yeah, I
no,
do.
no, dude.
like
Though,
it.
what's the fucking point of a 50
What's
inch
the point of having a
screen
50
then?
inch TV then?
Baker,
Because
Baker.
you want the.
No, I
Baker's
love
truest.
Jason Baker's.
No, Baker's the
drive.
truest.
I
He likes
don't
it.
like.
I am a truest. Yes.
I don't like the things on the
He
left
likes
and
it when you
right.
can see the machines next to it in the
Right.
video.
They were designed with a certain screen size. I want to play it
nope.
as
On the
designed.
24,
I bought a
it's like
50
that,
inch
but
for a
not
reason.
that-
I
not as
want the
small as
smoother
Baker's, you can
graphics.
adjust it.
I want the smoother graphics, the better. This looks pixelated as fuck right now.
This looks like a Game Boy game. Or
Yes, it
something.
does. It doesn't look great. I like the other one.
You're all exhausting. Alan, I didn't even have your support.
Thank you, J Rod.
That's because Baker uses. I don't like using RetroArch for Mame. He uses RetroArch for Mame.
Yeah, I got something with my save states and Mame it gets screwed up.
Yeah, you
periodically.
can't. You can't.
Something.
RetroArch and Mame don't really mix.
Yeah,
I don't like
right.
RetroArch and Mame. And Mame does. And Mame plays better on Mame emulator, just in general, sounds wise and things like that. Favorite game everybody shits on?
Favorite game everybody shits on.
Enter the Matrix is not bad. I like that game.
That's a great question. Who asked that?
J-Pill. Favorite game everybody shits on. Let me see.
Favorite game everybody shits
Let's
on.
see. Let me see one of my favorite games everybody shits on. Let me see.
I'll say.
One of my favorite games everybody shits on is Time Killers. I like that game a lot. And everybody hates that piece of shit.
Really? People hate that?
Yeah. It's an old fighting game. It was trying to be Mortal Kombat at a
I
time
never
when.
met anyone that hated that game.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Peter, what licensing option do you use on Rumble? Endgame-esque.
What does that mean?
I don't know.
Hang on. What do you mean endgame? Are there different options?
Yeah.
Like when I'm publishing
I didn't know you
videos?
could do that. I didn't know you could do that.
Is he
I
stuck?
didn't know you can get in there.
Like when I'm uploading a video, or what do you mean? Endgame?
That's Final Fantasy 8 you put there?
I think I just click whatever the box. I just click all the boxes. I don't know if I choose a licensing
Final Fantasy
option. I know there was, but I think there's two options to click when you post the video. I'll have to take a look and I'll
Final
let you
Fantasy
know.
7 Remake was amazing, by the way, too.
Yeah.
Are all three of them out yet?
No, just 1 and 2.
Video management with YouTube. I've never done that. I think you can upload to Rumble and YouTube at the same time using Rumble.
The game's Joe's Achilles heel.
But I don't do that because, at least yet, number one, I'm not caught up to everything with the conversion of everything from Rumble.
Ghosts and Goblins.
And number two, there are so many other options you can use on YouTube, like the tagging, etc., that doesn't translate to Rumble, so it wouldn't make sense. So what I essentially do is I upload it to YouTube first, then I copy everything from YouTube and put it to Rumble and upload it.
That's why it's taking so long.
So that way it gets all the tags from YouTube and all that stuff that I use on YouTube, hoping that it works. And I don't know if it does or it doesn't. I don't know. I'll find out.
Xbox is 760 or something like that.
Really?
That was big box.
What's that?
Work with they'll just like.
Why did you sign up for Rumble? Dude, it's silly of you not to sign up for Rumble. It's passive. You just basically do the same shit. Copy all your shit from one, put it to the other, and call it a day. You know what I mean? You just set it and forget it, and you're instantly monetized. So if you get subscribers right away, you could take off on Rumble quickly.
For the newer stuff.
On my Lights On Gaming account, I think I made $5. I had a Lights On Gaming originally. And the problem with Rumble is you can't change your name like you can with YouTube. So when I changed from Lights On Gaming to Perfect Storm Gaming, I was able to do it on YouTube, but not on Rumble.
Internet Archive.
So if you look up, there is a Lights On Gaming on there. I actually subscribe to it with my Perfect Storm Gaming. I'm hoping at some point I'm able to merge the two because I would like to be able to do that, but I don't
Probably
know.
can.
It's like hacked or something.
Probably can.
Yeah, probably in the future, but right now, no. Like I think I can add the Perfect Storm Gaming channel to the Lights On Gaming channel, but the videos don't cross.
Going back
I got to take a look
the
and see.
library. Okay. There's certain ones I couldn't get. That
Rumble is very wonky sometimes. They're live.
The shooter.
Their live is pretty easy to do, but it's annoying because if you don't pay for it, you can only do it 24 hours ahead of time.
Yeah.
But golden teeth.
But I'm liking it. Like I said, I got a bunch of views after whatever. I'm getting a lot of the same nonsense where they're trying to,
Thing, like that.
like I got that Travis Clay. I followed you. I want to share with you some cool, clear ideas. Like, fuck you. I don't want your ideas. Get out of my face. I'm never paying for likes or subscriptions or anything like that. That's not happening.
Have you ever watched the recent episodes?
Reaver? Yeah.
He was good. You were good
Blessings.
when you.
Vito, blessings, Vito, blessings.
I love that. That was so good.
Blessings, Vito, blessings.
Yeah.
Bless.
Start cracking on Reaver. Oh my gosh.
So I can't wait. Listen, once I saw, usually the first time I got on there, I just wanted to see if he would let us interview him. He said yes.
Big shout out to Reaver over at Techno Parrot.
100%.
Techno Gods.
The dude's awesome. Then I saw.
Oh, their work's amazing.
When I joined it and realized I was actually in with Diego while I was talking. I'm like, hey,
Diego,
can you guys hear me?
Shout out to Diego.
Like, yes, we can hear you. I'm like, oh, game fucking on. This is all me now.
Diego has a question
He
about.
didn't shut me up.
It's just,
Listen, I love Diego, dude. Diego is obviously, Diego's Diego, and I love him.
Yeah. Exactly.
Diego's playing dumb because he knows a lot about
Dude,
emulation.
that motherfucker's smart.
Yeah.
He knows a lot
Detail.
about emulation,
Oh my God.
and coding.
He knows everything.
He's like, you can't fix that.
Oh yeah,
Thank you.
I love when he yells it. When he yells at Reaver,
Yeah.
Reaver, I don't understand it. It's crashing for me.
You want me to feed it to you like a baby bird, Joe? Yeah.
Blessings, blessings.
Hi, Tina.
Blessings.
Tina,
God,
hey,
blessings.
Just
You
come
see how
in.
Reaver comes in, Joe?
Yeah.
No.
You see how Reaver comes into the channel?
Yes, yeah.
He comes in with a bulletproof vest and 3 bodyguards.
That
He's
kid,
so
he
yeah,
seems like he's a good guy.
Oh, he's a good dude.
yeah.
Which one is he?
Chief Quimby.
Chief Quimby.
He's like, I guess he's connected.
He was the one asking me about the XGC stuff, right? And his camera was going.
Yeah.
His camera looked like fucking
Yeah.
He's in the XGC group. Yeah.
like
I
he
mean,
was, the
yeah,
nurses
yeah.
in Silent Hill. Hi.
I
hate that. It tasted so bad.
I like it a lot.
Anna.
Hey, G.
I like it a lot.
You can get on camera.
Do you skeeve? If I drank something, would you drink it? Oh, you don't like
Like
it?
you're not going to drink it right out of his mouth. It's disgusting.
Do you? Want
Really?
soda?
Try it.
Yeah, I like it a lot.
Try it. Try it. It actually tastes like shit.
Uh,
It tastes so bad.
Joe backwashed.
So there is no.
I don't even like normal Oreos.
Oh my God, Jonna.
Eating both.
Jonna.
Thank you.
I don't want that.
It tasted like licorice.
I drank the whole bottle already.
It tasted like licorice and a Tootsie
I liked it a lot, actually.
And it's Tootsie Fruit.
Not Tootsie Fruit.
They have a Slurpee too of it.
So the
Zero calorie.
Oreo.
0 calories. I
Coca-Cola-
could drink it.
Okay, ready?
Yes.
So it's a
Vito, pass my dinner, Vito.
Oreo flavor. Ready?
Container.
No, it tasted like a Tootsie Roll, coffee, and licorice.
Yeah.
Oh, I hate all three of those.
So here's my dinner.
What is it?
Yeah. So do I.
Oh,
What is
wow.
that?
Why do you have that? Come
What
on.
do you mean? 20 grams of protein.
Yay!
How many calories? Okay.
No good.
No sugar.
Told you you'd
How
hate
many,
it.
how many
Joe, do you
calories
like it?
do you target
No.
per day?
Neither do I.
I don't even count, but
Jeez,
under.
What?
It's very low.
Wow.
Dad, I had to get
You're losing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the only thing I do is
Ella
look at
comes
this.
upstairs. She's like, "Here, try this." The coach. She's like, "It's so good." I try it and I start gagging. I start
This is the one day
gagging.
from the other day.
What the hell?
Bro, you're not going to have a team soon.
Yeah, I girl,
know. Yeah.
you're like
Let's go.
dwindling. You just keep going and going and going.
That's crazy.
Eat miles on Monday. That's why.
Yep. You gotta be active. Yeah.
Burn 1,200 calories.
What 1,200 calories?
Oh my God, Ring King was amazing, J-Pill. Great game. I liked him that when you do the super move and you knock the guy all the way out of the ring. That was my favorite, dude.
Which one?
What, Ring King?
Yeah.
For NES. And they had it for arcade as well.
Oh, I do have the thing.
Look at that.
Hey, everybody, how was your day?
Ring King was tough, though. It was a tough game.
Was it a good Wednesday or bad Wednesday, or was it like okay? My Wednesday was pretty good, but towards the end it was a little sad because it was our last volleyball practice of our season.
Oh, we got 15 minutes left.
But we had a
know.
fun practice because it was like Volley-ween, so we dressed up in costumes, and me and my friends were Alvin and the
I gotta
Chipmunks.
check out the spinball, dude.
I was Simon, my friend Ash
I've never
was
seen your arcade before, we should do it.
Alvin, and my friend Tara was Theodore.
I got my QLED.
Do,
Shit.
do, do, do,
I think the left and right are supposed to be black, not gray.
Yeah, he has to brighten stuff too high.
It's
He did it himself.
Yeah,
I'll fix
I
it.
actually can't read these comments. My contacts are like
It's too bright.
messed up right now.
He did it.
Right, he did that.
Yeah, Vito did that, yeah.
It doesn't look like that normally.
no.
Yeah, no, he
I
did.
can move it.
He
Close.
put the
I
price
broke
too high.
it.
He probably didn't put the price too high, he probably put the backlight too high.
Contrast, yes.
But you know what's funny? On the stream, it looks dope.
It does.
Yeah, look, you can't see the gray.
Exactly, because the iPad has better.
Yeah, better.
box.
Yeah.
It looks better, right? Come on,
I
Al.
don't
Get my
think I
back.
heard you right.
No, I agree.
Sorry.
I'm gonna kill
Oh,
this
nice
guy.
one,
He's
Mike.
doing this on purpose.
You're good. You're good.
Wait, how do I?
I forgot the keyboard was on.
Where's the mouse?
Okay, it's off.
Turn
Oh,
it
it's
off.
not even on.
Turned it off.
You did good.
From the screen to the ring to the pen to the king.
You know, what
I was talking to Jack about the cabinet.
Like,
too, like doing new stuff.
Negative
like,
1.75.
like an access panel,
Negative
like
2.
HDMI ports on the TVs.
And she sees
Oh,
it
that's
negative.
yes.
Just in case somebody wants to
Yep.
put like a system in there.
Exactly.
You know?
you're -5?
No, I said negative 1.
Oh, Punch Out's great too.
And
What about
negative,
even
like
like the others are doing
1.25.
an on-off switch
You're not even blind.
on the outside? Like
Yeah, I'm gonna start.
Maker.
I'm gonna talk
One.
about that. Yeah.
I'm 1.75.
That's just you got to do the motherboard.
The
huh?
reason is because Jack doesn't do PC shit.
Right.
No, but you still have to open the panel to turn the switch protector on, the turn protector on.
Yeah.
So it doesn't matter. You still got to open it anyway.
Yeah.
Even if you had a push button on the outside, you still got to open the thing to turn the turn
The
protector
only
on.
thing you need to do is to get one of these.
One of them, when I was
Yeah.
really young, it used to be like 3 and 2, but it's gone down.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think. Oh wait, is mine
You
like?
used to use smart strips. My arcade machine has a smart strip.
Okay.
So when I turn my PC on, everything.
How was everyone's day? I don't know if you heard me.
PC,
Dad, is this
panel,
on?
Marquee, everything turns on.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
But
Oh, okay.
Stop
Because
using
I
it. There's a lot
talked
of
in it, and
failures.
nobody answered in chat.
keep replacing them. It's $30.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they didn't answer.
Yeah, well, you should switch yours over to it.
Exactly.
It's awesome.
Fair point.
Sorry.
No, it's okay. I was just asking everyone how their day was.
Yes.
What's your prescription?
I was just
What's
asking
my
everyone how
what?
their day was.
Here.
In your
Mine's old, dude.
glasses.
My machine's 8 years old.
You not know?
Joe, do you have astigmatism?
Yeah.
Joe has a lot of.
Me
Tisms.
too.
No, you don't.
I do.
100%. No, you don't.
Joe's got a lot of tisms.
Yes, I do.
Really bad, but I never knew that
Yeah, me too. I thought it was normal to see the beams come off the lights.
Of my game. my
Really?
phone.
Yeah, I thought it was normal all my life. Because Gianna's like, I see it. And Mom's like, no, you're freaking crazy. I'm
This is the
like, no,
original.
I'm not. It looks like beams coming
Oh,
off
yeah.
the lights.
Right.
And I learned recently that
original
it's
soft
astigmatism.
And
And
I
I was
bet
like, what is
the,
that? And they're like, oh, it's the beams that
Paneling
come off the
and
lights.
the
And I was like,
artwork,
oh, I thought
the
that was
acrylics
normal.
look good.
Oh, mint.
Yeah.
You can't even
He
tell
does
it's
a
touch.
really
So
good
I
job.
really
I've
You
considered.
know what I like about him? He doesn't use glue. If
Considerably.
you ever want to pull it off, you can.
Okay.
EHA glues it down.
Yeah.
Yeah, like,
He doesn't use.
That's what I
he
mean.
Use some.
I
for
have
the
to, no, the vinyl comes with a
bad.
stick on the back.
Oh.
Because, okay, so EHA, you know what they do? They paint the wood.
Yeah.
It's painted.
But negative prescription.
Oh.
I don't.
So they have
oh,
to
that's really
You want to
cool.
see something though?
Why are you done working?
Google. Do you have your phone with
Your
you?
retirement?
But imagine
Gianna?
what they-
Colorblind
Yeah.
test.
imagine what
Colorblind test?
Yes.
Oh, so you're colorblind and blind and have astigmatism? Oh, wow.
But guy.
God really said
smell
for a
to
little
it.
bit of this, a little bit of that.
I think
a
it was.
little bit
Yeah.
of this,
Exactly. It was
too.
like the particle, the MDF smell. Yeah.
Google
they-
it.
That's my current board
I
now.
want to test the guys in this room.
That's my daughter.
Going out, gaming, and working out.
32.
Oh, that's fun. Working out's fun. I'm doing it in a class with my friends.
Here,
How much did that cost you?
My board
Yeah,
line?
be honest.
I don't know. I have their seat in my phone. Let's
You see a number there?
Yeah, that's the number. 7.
Now, how'd you hear about ARF? Just searching.
You just said that because she said
so
that.
much research, dude.
Okay, I'll go. Gianna,
No, you both say it at the same time. No, if you really can see it, you both say it. 3. No, you say. So you did see it.
okay. You didn't say 3, 2, 1. Okay.
3, 2, 1.
26.
See if they do see it.
Do you not see any of these?
3, 2, 1.
15.
You see this? This one, 100%. 100% you won't see. 3, 2, 1.
6.
Oh my God. Vito, you see it too?
Yes, Joe.
3,
You're not
2,
colorblind.
1.
73.
How do you see this?
Because we're not colorblind.
See,
Because we're not colorblind.
how do you see this
I'm
one?
gonna see how much these glasses. I'm gonna
2,
buy
1. Here, are you serious?
Yes.
You see this?
Yeah, 16. Yeah.
You see this too?
Yeah.
Let me see.
How about that one?
45.
45.
My God.
Joe.
Oh, poor guy.
I know.
So is Andrew, right? Is Nick colorblind?
No, he sees gray color.
To me.
Andrew's very colorblind. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I know. Wait, what do you mean he sees gray color?
No, gray color. I said great, not
Oh,
gray.
gray. I thought you said gray.
That's stage 5. That's the worst.
You have stage 5 or
No,
Andrew?
4. Stage 4 is
What the hell?
greens and reds, oranges and browns, purples and blues.
So then what color is the sky?
Let me see. Purple.
Go-
I see that. Wait, that's 13. I got one. I got one.
1 out of like
No,
40.
12. 12. That's 12. That's 12. I think that's 5.
Oh,
The
Joe.
rest, no. You see all of these.
Yes, every single one. You can quiz
Hey,
me.
Joe, how about you get a new phone? How about that one? I can't
Oh.
see through your cracks on your phone.
That's
Joe,
Gianna's.
yours,
Oh my
right?
God, get a
That
new
is
phone.
Gianna's.
Jeez.
Oh,
Jeez.
No, it's a screen protector.
Oh, so get a new one of those.
I bought for her.
I paid
bought
that.
for her.
Okay.
That was all in. That was
Yeah.
top of the line.
Yeah.
What a nice sister.
I have a job. Yes, I do want a cookie. I do want a cookie.
That was delivered.
Nice sister.
Yeah, I know. I buy it.
I did. I think I was 8.
Yeah, but you have the marquee and everything.
Yeah.
The school cookies.
Yeah, plus inflation and all that.
Yeah.
No, it's
Oh, what's your favorite lunch at school?
Yeah, no, that's why I went with
Bagel.
Yeah.
Because they get them
Back
from
then, the AJ was
Sam.
like 9.
yeah.
Gianna, they do it. Okay, no, because in the cafeteria where the juniors and the
Is
seniors
the
eat,
pizza still good or no?
no, it tastes like booty.
Like 10, 11, probably. Yeah.
Tastes like booty.
He's doing stupid shit.
Okay, anyways, so basically,
Eight
you could
bucks
literally
for
make your
3 or 4
own
wide.
sub, like
Yeah.
Jersey Mike's. Like you
Really?
tell them
You
what,
only use
yeah,
it PC.
Yeah.
in the cafeteria
And then that
for a
means
day.
add
because
More- another
someone
iPad.
burnt, a bunch of
Yeah,
people
and
were burning their
two more
mouth on
iPads.
them when it literally said
You add the
very
tumble
hot.
shit
Wait,
on
5 minutes
I
to
can go
drink.
through
Like,
that.
are you stupid?
I don't
Do you ever
You
do
dumb,
like a
stupid, or dumb?
detachable
Like-
Tron stick or a light stick? So you
They
can
make
kind of. That would be awesome. Just
But you probably could take it off. It's probably just a screw.
yeah. Okay.
It's probably removable.
I like it, but I want to take it on and off, right? Because of the
Probably
obstructs.
got it.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cute.
It's probably a screw and a clip.
Yeah.
A clip that clips it.
Yeah.
They elongated the class.
Mike, get at it. What are you doing?
It's
Like,
investigating.
what are you doing?
Yeah, it's a screw. It's a screw.
Oh.
Oh,
Okay.
cute.
You can.
Okay,
Oh,
wait, what's DEFCON 5? I
okay.
don't know what that is.
Who?
I'll go-
The
I'll
Tron
go-
stick.
I'll
Yeah.
go
Give the
research.
girl the sweet. Who's got the Swedish meatballs?
I want a Swedish fish.
So when I get my new one done, I'm doing it different.
Do you want to get
Yeah.
Can I have one?
I don't like the Tron stick there.
No.
I'm putting it on the left.
Okay.
All the way over to the left as far as it can go.
I see. Yeah.
The
You
spinner
get large ones if you don't
yeah,
want to
on the left.
Yeah.
Because when you're playing, I don't want to stand over there to play with the spinner. I want to play with it over there.
No.
So I'm putting it on the top of player 1.
I'll show you
I
this.
think Jason does that. I think.
And then the
Yeah.
mouse buttons, I'm
Yeah.
moving them all the way up to the top
Mm.
by the actual
But the three
by the three
by the
the
screen.
control
Yeah.
buttons.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna make him listen to this.
Yeah, he lost a
Make him
bat.
duplicate players 1, 2, and 3 buttons on top of the trackball. So I
Mm.
can
Gianna,
use the trackball with games
is
and
he
play with
named
those buttons.
J-Rod?
Oh, that's
Or
cool.
this
Instead of reaching to
Yeah,
my left.
that's good.
J Rod said that he had
Dual stick.
strong emotions and aura.
I didn't
Who's
get a
that?
dual stick. Yeah.
J Rod. I don't know what
Well,
that
you can-
means.
Truthfully, what you could do
He's
is
got strong emotions and
most
aura.
dual stick
Yeah.
games,
That's pretty cool.
Yes,
most of
true.
them,
Yeah.
you can
That's
make the
pretty
second
cool, but
player
I don't know what that is.
stick, your dual stick,
Yeah.
and just play like that.
I know aura and like
That's what I
brain
have.
rot means
Yeah, right
like
now on the drive. Yeah.
Yeah. So
What does it
it's not
mean?
terrible.
Nah,
It's not amazing. It's not a deal breaker.
No.
huh?
I think like
Oh, hell
Robotron.
no, I'm not saying that.
Robotron's dual stick. Yeah. And
Mike, is
Smash,
there a way to
yeah,
get
yeah.
rapid
Oh,
fire?
aura means you have like a lot of coolness.
Yes, but I have to program.
Or like brownie points, quote unquote.
I'm gonna do that before I leave.
Yeah, I gotta kiss.
Like you
Coming
trip
up on the
going up the
golden
stairs
hour
and
here,
everyone
you
saw.
know. We're up in the golden hour.
That's like minus aura.
So I let them-
No way to get rapid out. No way to get rapid fire. Last chance, Mike.
No,
No?
not right now.
All right, here we go. Does anybody want to do this? Anybody want a fast thumb?
You see dreams in color?
That's the last board.
What?
It's the final boss. Go,
You sure you don't have to? Go ahead. I'm sorry, G. I'm sorry.
go, go, go,
Shut up.
go, Joe, go.
Stop being cocky.
First person. How about you?
Wait, first person is
I
what?
went through a really weird episode. I had REM sleep.
Is
was
first
fun.
person like you're seeing it like in your own eyes? Okay. But like third person is like a narrator saying.
Sometimes I-
Nice, Joe.
Yes.
You do, Vito?
What does that mean?
Wait, when is a lucid dream?
Control my dream. If it's going the way I don't like it, I can make something happen. That's supposed
Oh yeah, you know what I went through? I went through a really rough.
Really, Vito?
Yeah, I can do
to
that.
do it all the time.
Yes, I went through that a lot. Where I was
I've seen
sleeping, but I was
third
awake.
person.
That was awful.
Dad, what has one of your dreams been like where you lucid dreamed?
I went through that a lot.
Plane crash.
I went through that a lot.
Every dream that I have is plane crash.
And yet you fly.
Or I'm falling because I'm afraid if I have a big fear of heights.
Oh, me too.
How are you a
You
firefighter?
don't have a
and you're
fear
scared
of
of heights.
heights. Will you established? Oh no, he has a
Yes, I did.
How does that work though?
phobia.
Wait,
Fear,
wait,
not
Joe.
phobia.
But what happens if the roof's on fire?
Not
Who's
phobia.
going? Who's going up
No,
there?
he's got a fear, not phobia.
A fear meaning you can still
I'll-
face it, but
I'll
like
explain it.
When your adrenaline's pumping, you're not scared, right?
Yes,
That's what you're gonna say.
that, and I have what's called the ability to decompartmentalize. So I can be in a really, 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 really fucked up, weird situation
You can just take care of
truncate
it.
your fear.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
that everybody else would either have tunnel vision or freeze in, and I work
Yes,
like
I got it.
I have complete mental capacity, and I like, well, okay, well, when mom had the seizure,
Yeah. I
remember?
Tough time.
You guys are freaking the fuck out, and I'm like, you do this,
You were
do
calm.
this, you
I
do
was
this. You
freaking out.
Yeah, you were super
I
calm, I
had
remember
Bella
that.
go in the room. She was freaking
Yeah.
out.
Yeah, Vito, I couldn't believe how calm you are actually when I was talking to you.
Yeah.
No, but he was very calm. He handled the situation very well. I gotta say.
Yeah, Bella
Why
comes
did
in the
this
room.
And that's just what I don't know. It's just
I'm like the most related
Like
to
me?
you during
Yes.
those because Bella came in the room sobbing her eyes out and she's like,
Have you broke it?
"Hi, mommy," and she like falls to the floor crying. I mean,
Well, I mean, if you saw what Bella saw, you would feel the same way. It was, your mother's
see everything.
on the floor leaking blood.
Are you an Omega man or no? Are you an Omega male?
We Omega male.
How's that?
Like an alpha male is what you're asking me?
Or an alpha male? Are you
I guess I would be
you
sure.
a better male or what?
A beta male? No.
Beta. An alpha male, like a dominant.
I didn't say that. I said Omega.
I thought the top is Sigma now.
No. So
Hey, Joe.
No. Oh.
I'm an alpha beta.
You're an alpha beta?
Remember Revenge of the Nerds? You never seen Revenge of the Nerds?
Of course.
My kids use all these other great symbols.
Please don't even talk to me.
Omega. Venus and Omega.
Don't even talk to me about the stuff that's going on right now.
What Omega is.
The thing the kids say now, I can't even keep up with it.
Huh?
The slang nowadays, I can't even keep up with it. It's awful.
Oh, she speaks that shibbity. What is that shit?
Yeah.
Skibbity. What do you call it?
It's a skibbity toilet. What is that?
Yeah.
What
That's
is
her.
that?
All day. She's
Can you explain to me what that is? It's a guy's head in the toilet. What is that?
The other ones I know, like Aura, like Sigma.
Bring them. Bring your kids next time.
What is a skibbity toilet? I don't know what that is.
A skibbity
All
toilet.
right, Alan.
I just know you don't say it. It's better. You know, when you're
Take care, my brother.
You can only say it.
I'll be in touch about coming over.
Absolutely.
Can you make sure the dog is inside? Well, I'm gonna walk you out.
Can you wait? I want to. Can you have, all right, okay, walk him out. Then
What was
go over this with you, Vito. Okay.
I'm going to go over my spreadsheets with you, Vito. Spreadsheets.
Where's the Swedish meatballs?
All right, so guys.
Swedish meatballs are good. You have IKEA? You wait, tell me, you have a meatball at IKEA?
No one's even heard you.
Huh?
Oh yeah, they
Joe? You ever have an IKEA, meatball at IKEA?
What is that? What does it mean by IKEA?
IKEA. You never been to the store IKEA?
An IKEA
Yes.
meatball.
You ever have a meatball there?
Yeah.
They're really good.
Can you pull my leg or no?
No, they're really good. I'm dead serious.
At IKEA.
Yes. The food is very good there, I swear.
They sell furniture at IKEA.
They sell food too.
A meatball at IKEA is good. You're putting me on?
Swedish meatballs are good.
Yeah, okay.
I swear to God.
You know what's good at McDonald's? The shoes.
Oh, yeah.
Buy them, yeah.
The shoes are amazing at McDonald's,
good.
actually. They're really. Joe, you all right? What are you trying to do here?
Turn this light on.
Gimme. There you go. For Christ.
Say hello to everybody.
Cute, I'm bleeding. Hi. See what you did? Yeah, that's fine.
Jesus Christ, Joe.
My school.
Joe, you got 3 minutes to beat this game.
Yeah, what is it? Go ahead, Jay. Talk.
I was saying my school started selling wings, and you wouldn't think wings at school would be good, but I tried them, and they are delicious.
They're good?
Yes, they're bussin'.
They're
I
delicioso?
eat them every day.
Oh, boy.
And what
Oh,
flavor
Joe's
are
dead.
they?
Joe's dead.
They're like a little bit spicy. And my friend, she was dying because she had the tiniest bit of spice. She's the type of person to think pepper is like spicy.
Why is it spicy?
Dancing on my grave.
Yeah, J-Rod, tell them, bro. They're good.
What are they?
The meatballs in IKEA.
Do you know any slang? We were talking about that before. Do you know any slang?
Like what kind of slang? New slang, you mean?
Like TikTok slang, like
No.
Stupid slang?
No.
like do you know the
I know some of it.
okay, what does aura mean?
That I don't know.
Okay. What does Riz mean?
Riz is like, no, it's not. Oh, my God. I can't even describe it. I don't know. Next. What else we got?
Riz stands for charisma.
Yeah. Charisma. It's like short for charisma, yeah. All right, go ahead. What else?
About
Cap, I know is fake.
That doesn't
what
mean.
about
Yeah.
glazing?
Oh,
That means like
Jesus.
when you're really, really praising somebody overly.
Yes. Okay, what else? What else we got?
Say that you glazed, Dad.
Okay, what else? No cap is lying. We know that.
Oh, that's an old.
What else we got?
What's that? I'm dead.
I was gonna say yacht.
You know what my daughter says a lot that I can't stand?
Someone has a big butt.
What?
That's what yacht means.
Yeah, it's a butt. Yeah, it's a fat ass, yeah.
Hmm?
You know what my daughter says to me a lot, which I can't stand? She's
Yeah, where do you even get that from? Why
who
would that?
knows, bro. My daughter says
Okay,
to
what's like yacht down?
my daughter says to me constantly, actual. Like when
Actually, yeah.
Oh no, she doesn't say actually. She says actual?
Yeah.
Actual? I can't stand it. She's only 8, Joe, and she says it.
You know what Bella does? You ask her to say the word iron, she says iron. Makes you want to slap her. She says pillow.
Actual?
Actually,
She
yeah.
says,
Actual?
She says library instead of
Actual?
library.
The kid said they're saying that with me. I'm like, is that like seriously? They said, yeah. So I said, well, then why don't you just say seriously?
No cap?
They're like,
Oh, 11 o'clock.
"Actually is
It's
short."
11 o'clock, boys.
I said, actually,
Going into overtime here.
seriously.
Hello?
We were late a couple minutes. We can go.
You know.
Same.
Joe, the thing you want to ask me, is it on the air or off the air?
No, I want to ask you now, but she's sitting here. I don't want to kick her off.
Can I hear you, Mom?
Snatch. Snack. Snack. I can't hear you.
All right, Jenna, we're gonna talk about some. I love you. Go upstairs.
Great time.
Thank you. Love you.
We're signing off.
Can you fix that, please? That thing's expensive. I don't want to break.
I got it.
Don't do that, please.
I got it.
Yo, stop before I yeet something at you.
Oh,
Right, Joe? You gonna yeet something at her? You gonna yeet the microphone at her?
Jesus. Sit here. We're gonna sign off the show with this.
I can't. I gotta shut the show off.
Oh, wait, I wanted you to see this.
Hey, Joe. That Coke Zero Oreo was bussin'.
Boss. And then you tell me what kind of man you are.
You know what I think?
Sit here.
I think Vito's Delulu. These are just slang words. Look, I just Googled 2024 slang.
Stupid shit.
Oh my God, it's terrible. Joe's very extra, I gotta say.
Joe's very extra.
He takes everything to the next level.
Okay, Vito.
Okay, what's this fucking stupid shit?
This is not new.
Okay.
This is Freud. This is psychology.
Right. This is the guy who
fam. You
fucked
got it,
his mother,
fam.
right? Sigmund Freud, pedophile, got it.
Psychology.
Right. Sigmund Freud,
Psychology.
pedophile, got it. Right.
It's not that. Freud was brilliant.
Yeah, he just want to fuck his mother
Whoa.
and children.
The
little
6
things.
male personalities of modern men.
Explained.
Yes. There's the alpha male.
Mhm.
There's the beta male. There's the delta male. There's the gamma male. There's the omega male. And there's the sigma male.
Didn't you say I was Omega, the nerdy guy?
Alpha male. Alpha males are assertive and dominant. They often take charge in social settings, have high social status, and are charismatic leaders. They're the center of attention. In fiction, an example of an alpha male is King Leonis, Captain America, Thomas Shelby. Beta males. Beta males are less dominant and more agreeable and cooperative. They play a passive role in social hierarchies and crave forming relationships. In fiction, a beta male is,
A cuck.
I don't know what this is.
I didn't know that the
Yankee?
Samwise Gamgee, Ron Weasley, and who's the other one?
I didn't know
I don't know who any of these people are.
I didn't know overtime
Bruce Banner.
consisted of Joe reading things from the dictionary.
A delta male are often
D-I-C-K.
go unnoticed in social settings. They're neither dominant
Sigma.
nor submissive. They're fairly average. In fiction, a delta male is Harry Potter, Marty McFly,
What?
Frodo
I don't see Harry Potter and Marty McFly being deltas, being
A gamma
unassuming.
male. Gamma males are contrarians. They're rejecting challenging norms.
Mhm.
Anything that's norm, they want to go
Mhm.
against. But they're independent thinking. Sometimes they make that makes them outsiders. They're rebellious artists who struggle socially, but is intelligent in other ways, encapsulating this type.
I don't struggle socially. I guess I would be a
A
mix.
gamma male in fiction is Tony
Tony
Stark,
Stark.
Jack Sparrow, Han Solo.
I would be a cross between an alpha and a gamma then.
Wait, there's more.
Okay.
Omega males are the bottom of the social hierarchy and often lack social skills. They're typically introverted. They lack self-confidence, but are genuinely unpopular. In fiction, this is Peter Parker, Newt Scamander,
Yeah, Newt Scamander.
Walter Mitty.
Walter Mitty.
A Sigma male rejects traditional
What was he reading?
I don't know.
and value their independence.
A lot of
and
consonants that aren't
self-reliance.
there.
They share charismatic traits with alphas, but operate outside conventional norms. In fiction, a Sigma male is Bruce Wayne, James Bond, the bases are loaded, John Wick.
Wait, let me read. What was that again? Sigma males
Base
what?
loaded for who,
In
Joe?
conclusion, Sigma
No, not that. Go to what it says it is.
Sigma
I'll read it.
male
I'll read it. Rejects tradition, social hierarchies, and value their independence and self-reliance. They share charismatic traits with alphas, but operate outside. And so, yeah, I would be that.
So
one.
what I ask you again, Vito,
Okay.
is, are you an alpha male? Are you a beta male?
No.
Are you a delta male?
No,
Are you a gamma male? Are you an omega male? Are you a sigma male?
I would be. I don't know. I guess I would be a cross between the alpha,
I
a
identify
gamma, and a
as human being.
sigma, right? A cross between the three of them.
I said gamma.
I identify as a human being, sir.
Han Solo, Tony Stark, very cracking jokes.
Uh-huh.
humor that's
No,
edgy or
I choose.
intelligent. That's a
yep.
compliment. I give.
No, I get it. I choose alpha also because I am very dominant in a lot of things. It just,
Dominant is
you know,
alpha.
Yeah. And I wrapped it up.
Mike's a beta.
A masturbator.
All right, boys and girls, that is the show. Thank you so much for coming out. We'll see you in 2 weeks. There might be a quick pop-up next week at some time from somewhere. Not sure. We do have some interviews. We're going to be interviewing Reaver from 𝗣𝗘𝗥𝗙𝗘𝗖𝗧. Joe, are you going to be on anything, in anything, around anything, anybody's show? All right. Subscribe to the Joe Cade channel on YouTube, Joe Cade. Subscribe to DJ Multi Mike's channel also. Mikey, you going to be on anything?
I'll be streaming on Twitch probably tomorrow and Friday. DJ Multi-Mic on Twitch probably tomorrow, Friday, Saturday. Streaming some Valorant, Call of Duty. The new Zombies is really fun. So come check it out.
And I'll be finishing up Silent Hill. And like I said, we have a couple of interviews that are coming. We're going to be interviewing Chris Patch from GlamCon. We're going to be interviewing Jason Baker from Intercom Retro. Reaver from 𝗣𝗘𝗥𝗙𝗘𝗖𝗧.
Secret light gun coming here very soon too.
Yes, we have an exclusive light gun review.
Really?
Yep. And we'll let you guys know about
Very
that.
excited because it'll be really cool.
Yep, in a couple weeks. And that's what we got going on for now. I'm going to be doing an in-depth dive on the Jason Baker's updated light gun drive and the 16 terabyte. And we have finally the episode of Arcade Crashers we need to finally fucking finish filming inside the bank. So we'll catch you guys next week. Thank you for coming out. I'm sorry, catch you the following week. And just stay tuned for the channel. There's going to be some new videos coming up. And broadcast, stop recording, and